I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yep.
We need some heroic actions.
Yep.
Like the Kraken Slayers. You have to slay some Krakens.
Yeah, one or two at least.
All right. We'll find a couple in the desert.
That's how you get it to stick.
Yep.
I think we're actually going to have our sixth today.
All right.
Nice.
At least he said he was going to hop on, though he might be a little late. I still need some of you on roll 20.
I'm 15 minutes, my nap says, so.
Alright. And as usual, make sure you are showing as your character and not your account. Looks like Lokun right now you're showing as your account. In roll 20, I mean. There you go.
Okay.
So I got Barrett, Lokun, and Oscar. I think Garen, you're hopping on, right? Or did he step away for a moment?
I think Garen stepped away for a moment.
Alright. Oh, are you here?
This isn't Garen. Sorry, I just ran away for a second.
Oh, Barrett.
Barrett.
Yeah, we're coming in hot with this combat, so I'm hoping we have at least a few people here before we start. And I think some of you need to level up, so if you still need to level up, make sure you start doing that.
Yeah. Last I recall, a hobgoblin's right up in my face, actually.
Yeah, I think a couple of
Yeah.
you had some hobgoblins up in your face. No, it was the
Die.
orcs. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
the orcs. Yep.
There were some orc
That,
hunters that you jumped, and the jump did not go so well.
Mm-hmm. That aggressive. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they killed the
They
deer.
killed some innocent deer.
Oh, that's
How
messed
dare
up.
they? How dare they hunt for food?
Yeah, just as you see Loken chew on a venison jerky.
It's terrible.
Was it a Karen moment then? Was that a Karen moment where you see a bunch of hunter hunting and you're like, how dare you hurt that innocent animal?
Yeah, I think that's about what happened last week.
Oscar was very upset.
Oscar is a vegetarian, right?
He could be. I don't think he is.
Oh, okay.
He just
Goblin
has
jerky is one of his favorite.
Okay, he's
goblin
not
jerky.
vegan.
Yeah, you just let it air
So,
dry a
like-
little bit, sprinkle some pepper on it.
So, like eating goblins?
Yeah, exactly.
That's totally badass, by the way.
Fair enough. He just really doesn't like seeing orcs eating meat for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Or hunting.
It's like, you really hate one of the races if you eat it even though it tastes terrible.
Don't judge him. Alright. Also, I do have the stream going if any of you want to open it in a different tab to boost the signal. Of course, not required, but if you feel like it. If you feel so inclined. I think, Barrett, it would be your turn this week. However, I know you filled in last week for Gnarl. So, Gnarl, would you like to take Barrett's turn for Scribe?
I could, but I'm not going to be home for like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, like you could
can't.
always... You're going to be listening, right?
Yeah, I'm listening in. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll do it.
So, I'll put that down then. So, Gnarl for Scribe. Gnarl's doing leader and quartermaster again, like once he gets home. Do we have everyone else here?
think so.
Five
Not
of
Jacob.
6.
Yeah, we have 4 of you here. One is on the way, and the sixth one.
Driving. Yeah.
Yeah, and the sixth one might be here. He said he'd be a little late, so I'll just see if he shows. But I guess if we're I mean, we actually have a little time. Do we want to wait a little bit and give give Gnarl a chance to get home?
Yeah,
we-
absolutely. Because he also has to level up.
Do we lose game time?
I mean, we'd lose a little waiting for him, but if that's an issue, I can just start now and have him join in when he gets here.
The rest of us are all leveled up and everything. I am.
I am.
All right. Well, if everyone's leveled up, I guess we could just get going. I'm fine either way. So why don't we do a quick recap, if nothing else? Barrett, you were scribe last time. Do you want to give us a recap as to what occurred?
Of course. Yeah, so we got a letter from Blackwater, and so we went to go check that out. And we met
Actually,
Galen.
quite a bit occurred, huh?
Yeah, there is quite a bit. He wanted to hire us to deal with the hobgoblins, just like Cithril, but he offered us 700 gold, as opposed to Cithril's 500. He also wants the dagger as well. We kind of took his offer, but there was some we agreed with him, and he gave us access to his house and a scout. But there was some talk of seeing what this dagger brings before, which might not be the best idea. Who knows? And then we were warned there's hundreds of hobgoblins, like a small army. So we headed there. We saved some human prisoners from 4 orcs and hobgoblins through some tricky tactics of sneaking and illusioning. That's what I
Yep.
put. And that was cool because no one died. Oscar found some berries. Then we got to the area where the hobgoblins are, and we've been sneaking around the area, avoiding watchtowers. We found a pack of wolves, which Oscar befriended, and they are a resource to us now if we need them. But they're chilling back. Then we saw the orc hunting party, and they killed the deer, and so Oscar wanted blood, and we complied and attacked them. Pretty tight.
Yes, and we are in the middle of that battle.
Yes, we are.
So, let me make sure I have the right screen. Yeah, it's this one. So Garen, I'm probably just gonna have you be there. So let's say maybe you were behind the trees here with Oscar. Can you see okay?
Yep.
All right, and
Yep.
yeah, I guess we can have Gnarl join in when he gets home. So Garen, give me an initiative roll. I'll put you on the initiative tracker here. Good roll. All right, back to the action.
All right. It would be my turn, correct?
Lokun, yeah, we'd start the round with, or wait, yeah, Barrett I think went. So Lokun, we would be starting up with you. You have an orc next to you who is armed with a great axe and looks like he's getting ready to try to cut you down. What do you want to do?
Oh, hey. And then you see Lokun I got to think about this for a whole week.
Yep. You had some
You see him just suddenly mutter some words, and suddenly 3 glowing darts
Is it a magic
shoot out.
missile?
All 3 of them at him.
All right. Give me a link, or give me a link for the spell, and give me your damage roll.
I rolled that damage already.
All right, so you chant summoning arcane magic as you release 3 magic missiles at this guy, who is caught completely off guard by that. As he is going to swing at you, he is struck by all 3 and goes down.
Another down. Phew. And Vulcan will run towards the. Well, yeah, he'll run over here behind Garen.
Okay. So you move
And that is my turn.
into position over there. That's it for you. The orcs go. So this one here yells with fury as he swings his great axe towards Barad, who unfortunately is not well defended. Oh, natural 1. Completely misses you. As this one moves here into a flanking position and will strike at you as well, gaining a +2 bonus. Oh, he will connect. So you are struck for 10 slashing damage, and unfortunately I think that puts you down.
Yeah, I think so.
So you go unconscious, you gain 1 level of exhaustion, and drop whatever was in your hands. The orcs roar in victory and turn towards the rest of the group. That completes their turn. Garen, what do you want to do?
I'm going to rush forward to help Barad, and I'm going to take on this orc.
Alright, so you try to kind of distract them, hoping that they don't try to get a killing blow on your ally.
Yeah, definitely trying to distract them.
Alright.
And I'll swing with my long
Oh.
sword.
So you stumble a bit, kind of swinging wildly as the orc raises his battle axe, easily parrying your blow. And he gets ready to counterattack. Anything else?
No, in my turn, Cap.
Alright. What is the owl doing?
The owl is going to. It's going to fly over and distract the orc in front of Garen. Yes.
Alright, so you yelled several commands out to him. Go ahead and move him as you want him to go. And so
And then
basically,
fly
as
back.
he's getting ready to attack Garen, the owl comes in hooing and pecking, catching the off guard, or the orc off guard, and giving advantage to the next attack on him. Anything else?
Yeah. Where do I put elevation? I like to say like he's up in trees.
You can put it in the red circle if you're not using it for temp hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, so
He's
you
up
say
in the
15
trees.
feet up. All right, gotcha. Oscar, what are you doing?
I am going to run out behind Garen here, and then cast Infestation on the second orc. Let me see.
You mean this one?
The other
one to the
one.
north.
The other one.
The
Okay.
furthest north, yes.
All right. So you pointed him chanting. Could you show me the spell description?
Oops, sorry. I thought I linked it.
If you click on the chat where it says, yeah, there you go. All right. So a bunch of small bugs suddenly hop up from around him, trying to bite at him, and he gets a con save. Gnarl, just make sure you are as your character and not your account, because right now it's not showing your picture. Unfortunately, he is pretty good at con. And he would make it resisting. So he growls angrily as these things are biting at him, but they don't do enough to actually damage him.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, roll initiative, Gnarl. Alright, 23. Oh,
I'm going to
but,
run over here, and that's the end of my turn.
sorry, I didn't have your token out. I'll say you're here. Go ahead and give me an initiative roll with your token selected. Oh, were you up there? Oh, I didn't see you put your token out. Sorry.
Oh, good. It's all good. Got you.
Unfortunately, I think when you... Okay, there you go. So you're 13. Alright, so Oscar's turn would end, going into a new round with Barrett. You are on the ground, dying. Give me a death save.
Oh, you remember you have your, what do you call it? I'm not sure if you have your story points or your inspirations. Whether you...
Yeah, but I got a 13.
Mhm.
Good.
Looks like he rolled a 13, DM.
Oh, I was sorry. I just realized I was muted. Gnarl, I was saying it still looks like you're displaying as like an orange square there.
Oh,
Do you know how to change how you're displaying?
On my side, it shows my picture.
Well, in the chat at the very bottom, you can choose who you're displaying as. So you just want to make sure it's set to your account or your character, not your account. Because right now it looks like it's displaying as your account.
I see his character.
Oh, is it on me? Maybe it's on me.
Just loaded.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Whatever happened, just fixed it. Alright, so Barrett's turn ends. Lokun, what do you want to do?
Anybody can get him up. All right, so looks a little crowded in here. Can I get I move over here? Do I get a clear shot on this guy?
He would get some cover from Garen if you're doing an attack roll.
Okay, and the same with the guy in the back.
Yeah. He would have cover from Garen and his ally.
Okay. And in that case, I will do Mind Sliver on the guy in the back.
Alright, so you point at him chanting, summoning arcane energies. Go ahead and link Mind Sliver. Alright, 60 feet. Which he is in range of, so he has to make an intelligence save. Definitely not one of his stronger saves. He would fail, and he takes 5 psychic damage. Is there a secondary effect to that?
Yeah, he gets negative 1d4 from his next saving throw
Okay.
until the end of my next turn.
Did you say negative 24?
1d4.
1d4.
Oh, 1d4. Okay.
Alright.
That could help your infestation stuff.
Alright, so he is weak against spells temporarily. Anything else, Lokun?
I will. That's it.
Alright, Gnarl, what are you gonna do?
Sorry, I'm just getting set up here. I just leveled up to level 2, so can I just get a quick? So this is Barrett here.
Yeah, Barrett is down. This guy was gonna swing and try to finish him off, but he just got hit by Lokun's spell and is sort of looking south now.
Okay, and Lokun is here. Oscar's here. Ooh, okay. What's the rule for charging again? Oh, is this guy down right now?
Which guy? No, that guy
Is this
is
guy
offering
down?
advantage to the next attack against him, as the owl
Okay.
was distracting him.
Okay. Let me. Sorry, just getting my bearings here around me. The orcs go right after me?
Yes, the orcs are next.
Damn. Okay. I don't know what to do here.
Can healing word help downed
Yes,
allies?
Yes, you can heal
Oh,
downed
okay.
allies for sure.
and you
I
can.
did not know healing word could. Cool.
It's a
Then
bonus
yeah,
action, so you could do that and your cantrip in the same round.
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I did not know.
Any word, Gnarl? What you think you're gonna do?
Sorry, I'm just getting my head wrapped around this. Is this difficult terrain here?
Yes.
rock?
So you can hop
Okay.
over the rocks, but it would cost you an extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm going to. Others. Okay. 30 feet. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna move. Oh, how does it move here? Sorry.
If you pick up your token and press Q, you can set waypoints as you go.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Just press Q each time you want to set a waypoint.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use my aggressive, my bonus action to move up.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I can do anything here. I'm just better off just killing one because I can't get you far enough away.
So for
I'm gonna-
your aggressive, don't you have to move towards them with each move with aggressive?
No, it just says I have to end my aggressive move. Here, I'll click it. I'll link it.
Okay. Yeah, give me a.
As-
You must end this. Okay. Yeah. So never mind. You're good. All right. So use your
Okay.
bonus action to rush up.
And can I charge this guy too? Like use that charging rule when I hit this guy? Or is it weapon only, or is it? How does that work?
So you could do a charge. You just couldn't move anymore if you're charging.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. And does it work with melee spell attacks too, or no?
Yes. Any type of attack.
Okay. I'm going to attack this guy then. Is it advantage?
Yep.
No, charge. Oh, yeah, well, you're at advantage, but charge just doubles your modifier for the damage if you hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a modifier anyways. Okay, this is just advantage then.
Okay.
Because it's primal savagery.
Ooh, well, you do hit. Unfortunately, you only slice him for 1 point of acid damage. But
damn
you do get his attention. He seems very annoyed. And he
Okay,
now turns
and-
towards you.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. Just gonna end my turn there.
Alright, so the orcs go. This one here is going to sidestep this way to gain flank and attack Gnarl with his axe. Die. No, luckily you sidestep the attack as he swipes at you. This one also turns towards you. He's not offering advantage anymore. And he is going to attack you with his axe as well. Oh, no, he would miss as well. So you are missed by both creatures. Do you have a shield?
I do have a shield. I just don't know what marker to put on.
It's it's this one. Boop.
Oh,
And
perfect.
if you have do you have a melee weapon or just a free hand?
Free hand because I'm using my cantrips. So
Okay, gotcha. Garen, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try to hit this one in front of me with my longsword to get to Baron.
All right. From
Don't
your,
worry, buddy.
From your current position, or are you gonna move in for the flank?
I'm gonna move into the flank.
All right. So you sidestep, surrounding him, and use the distraction to your advantage. Unfortunately, 11 is not enough, and he turns around once again, parrying your sword, yelling.
Oh, my turn,
"Ha!"
Cap.
All right. So that's it for you, the owl.
Owl is going in and distracting the orc between Garen and Norl
All right.
and flying back.
So he once again flies in, pecking at the orc, who growls angrily, wishing he could murder that goddamn owl, but he cannot. Anything else for the owl?
That is it. It's just
Oscar.
taunting him from the trees.
And actually, I'm gonna retcon something, just so Vincent isn't just quietly sitting here.
Cool.
Oh, hey, Vincent.
Hi.
Missing link.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have a token for you yet, so I still have to make one for you. But do we mind if I pause things just a moment to make Vincent his token?
No, please.
Go for it.
Just so he can actually kind of see what's going on here. Alright. Grab my token stamp here.
Level 2 now, is that correct?
Yes, you would have leveled up if you're not level 2 already.
What are you playing, Vincent? Warrior, or did you end up?
Glad to see you're feeling better, by the way.
Yeah. How was COVID, man?
Do we have Vincent on voice here? Did you step away, maybe? I thought I heard him.
I thought he was, but
Maybe I heard someone else and thought it was him.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, are you there, Vincent?
Oh, no, that's Garen, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is Vincent also known as Jacobs?
Yes.
Vincent Jacobs? Gotcha.
I don't hear him yet, but I see his mute going on and off, so I'm wondering if he's troubleshooting voice. If you can hear
Could be.
Jacobs, you might need to change your name in Discord to your character name, just so we remember your character name until we get used to it. And if you're troubleshooting, I'll give you a while to work on that. If voice isn't working, let me know if you get it working or if you test it, and we'll see if we can hear you. Because right now I'm not hearing anything from you. But I am also working on his token. But in any case, let's continue. Oscar, what are you going to do? I'll work on his token. while
so
his spins are going.
I'm going to run out from behind the rocks, use Healing Word to help Baird get up and and then cast Infestation on. Oops, sorry.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Alright, so did you say you were casting Healing Word first?
Correct.
Alright, so...
As a bonus action, or can I do that first?
Yeah, if you're doing that first, go ahead, give me a roll for Healing Word.
I did up above. I don't know if you want to count that.
Oh, did I not see it? I don't see any...
Yep,
Oh, wait,
it's,
there it is. It's just up a bit. Okay, 7. So, yes, as you chant summoning healing energy, Barad, you suddenly awaken. At 7 health, prone but alive. This orc immediately looks angrily towards you and adjusts his attack now towards you. But it's not his turn yet. So, Oscar, you are also casting Infestation?
Yeah, on the orc that has the disadvantage.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is only towards, like, attack rolls. But...
No.
Okay.
I thought it was against saves.
Are you talking about the owl disadvantage?
Sorry.
Are you talking about the Mind Sliver?
I'm talking about
The Mind Slipper.
Now that is just
Mind
a
Sliver,
minus.
sorry.
That's a minus 1d4, right? That he gets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. So you point over at this one chanting, and he has to make a con save. But he gets a minus 1d4, so give me a d4 roll. Lokun, since it's your spell.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
Oscar, that's fine. So that would lower his roll by 3. Unfortunately, he would still make it. So he resists once again. These guys are pretty healthy. Anything else, Oscar?
I'm gonna run behind these rocks again,
Okay. You quickly...
and that'll be my turn.
Alright, you quickly take shelter. So the thing I was going to retcon is it looks like these orcs have someone with them who is tied up. And that is going to be Vincent. So let me just give him some vision really quick. Although it is pretty much lit right now, but yeah, let me make sure he's all set up. Vincent. That is the character name, right? Am I going crazy? Or no, it's Callan. Vincent's is, okay, got it. I know what I'm doing. Callan. There you are. And his AC. And his, yeah, alright. So he should be able to see now. But he is prone and bound at the moment. Alright, so Oscar's turn would end. Into the new round, Barad. You are awake but prone. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stand up.
Alright, so you use half your movement to stand. Now
And
the
then-
orc is really looking at you, ready to attack, but it's not his turn yet.
I'm going to disengage. That's
Smart.
a bonus action.
Alright, so you carefully step away as he's getting ready to swing, and where are you going?
Away. And then as my action, I will dash.
Into the night. Well, you used your action to disengage.
I use my bonus action to disengage for cunning action.
Oh, is that like your
It's a
rogue
rogue
thing?
thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so use your cunning action to disengage. And you said you're going to dash, so you get to move twice then.
Would it be?
So you lose half your movement to get up. Yeah, you got it. So then you move 15 and 30. Quickly backing off.
Yes, that is what I do.
And this one yells something in Orcish and points at you. And this guy kind of turns around. Anything else, Barad?
No.
Lokun. It looks like this one now is getting ready to charge after you. You would see
After
this
me?
Lokun. No, after Barad, who just backed off.
Okay. Is he wounded by any chance from the Mind Sliver or no?
He's not showing visible signs of wounding, so he's not below half health yet.
Okay. Well, I'll move over here.
If you have medicine, you would know how many hit points he has.
Gotcha. And I'll point over him. This time, a bolt of fire shoots out.
Alright, so you chant casting Firebolt. Unfortunately, he does have some cover from the rocks here, so that would miss. Flying past him.
Okay.
Or actually, it'd probably just hit the rocks.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Gnarl.
All right, I'm gonna take. Is this guy distracted?
This one is currently pissed off at the owl. It looks like he's turning around towards Garen, but yeah, you would have advantage because of the owl, if that's what you're asking. And you have flank.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my acidic claws to clod him with my primal savagery.
Alright. 13 becomes 15 because of Garen's distraction, and you slash him, doing 4 points of acid.
Oh.
Getting his
Right.
attention. Anything else?
That is all for now.
All right.
That's all I got.
I think I'm hearing some echoing. Is that Vincent? Or no, that looks like it might be Oscar. Okay. That looks like he muted. So, after Gnarl, the orcs go. So this one here is indeed going to rush after Barad, giving Gnarl an attack of opportunity if he wishes it.
Yeah, it's got to be hand to hand because I don't have Warcaster or anything, so I'm just going to use a empty hand, I guess.
Okay.
Unarmed
Now,
strike.
remember, you can try to initiate a grapple as an Oppie if you want to grab him.
Oh, yeah, I'll try that, I guess.
Might
yeah.
be more effective than just like punching him in the back.
Yeah, I'll try that.
All right, so as he runs, you kind of he will oppose that with his athletics, which I don't think he can fail with a 2.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
he will easily rip himself away from you, and he aggressives to get up here and tries to take down Barrett again. He says, "No escape." You gonna do anything, Barrett?
Can I do something?
Oh, I just didn't know if you had a reaction or something.
None that will help me.
Oh, but he rolls a natural 1, stumbling a bit as he swings wildly, which you can easily avoid. So that's it for him. Garen. What do you want to do? Are you there, Garen? Are you muted?
Yeah, sorry.
These orcs are giving you some trouble.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to try to longsword the one in front of me.
Alright, so using Gnarl as a distraction, you swing at him, gaining a +2. Oh no. Alright, well, once again you stumble, swinging, and he once again will parry, avoiding the attack. Anything else? Unlucky.
As a bonus action, can I rip a page out of my holy book and cast Shield of Faith on Barid?
Nice.
I believe he's in range, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you call out chanting as you point at Barad, and Barad, you feel a holy protection come over you, giving you a +2 to your AC, at least for the
And then
time
I'll end my
being.
turn.
Mark yourself as concentrating. One thing though, do you have Warcaster?
I don't think so, no.
And do you have a sword and shield?
Yeah, I can't do it, never mind, sorry.
So what you can do is you could use a free action to drop your sword and then point and chant.
May I
Can you
do
not-
that?
Can you not use his reaction to sheath the sword?
No, sheathing is... I guess, yeah, because you do have an item interaction, so you can do one free item interaction if you want to sheathe, because you're not drawing something else. So yeah, that would work too.
Can I just toss my shield down?
So
No. that's an action.
de-shielding is an action. Putting on or donning or doffing a shield is a full action.
Okay. Alright, I will put my sword away then and then cast.
Alright, so you put your sword away as an item interaction and point, casting the spell. Alright, so that's it for Garen. The owl goes. Ooh.
Yeah, I was just wondering how many trips does he have to...
He just keeps circling
Okay.
around, pecking at this guy who's like cursing and throwing like his arms up.
It seems to be hooting now at Garen and Gnarl just to finish the job, stop playing around with this orc. And that's what he's doing.
Alright,
Guy's
so
distracted.
he once again flies in, pecking at the orc who's getting really angry, but cannot do anything, unfortunately. Oscar. Are you muted, Oscar?
Yes. So we have this orc that's there. I'm gonna run towards this guy over here. How far is that? Oh shoot.
Oh, I don't know if you have enough movement to get there. So you were right here, I believe, right behind the rock.
Yeah. I don't think-
Well, you could.
Yeah, no, I got 25.
So you could double move, do a dash, but also that would have you running past the orc.
Run
It would
through
have you
that.
happy.
Yeah.
So I guess you could maybe come around this way.
Yeah, that's, I guess, the route then. Just to the other side of these trees here.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
You can.
Hey!
Finally, thank you so much. Sorry about that, and thank you for having me. I'm here now.
No worries.
aboard.
So Oscar, were you doing a dash?
Yes.
All right. So I think you. What's your movement?
Get
25 or 30?
25.
All right. So you can move
25.
another 25 if you dash.
Okay. Then I will get over to...
And remember, if you pick
This-
up your token and press Q, you can actually turn the ruler on as you're moving, so you know how far you've moved.
Let me try, because I've been trying to do that, but haven't had success. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So you double
Oh.
move, getting into position over there. And new round, Barad. What are you gonna do? You got an orc chasing you.
Yeah, he just keeps chasing me.
Oh, and you're not unconscious anymore, so we can please take that off you for now. What do you want to do?
Kinda wanna attack him, but should I just keep running or
So, what's the move that rogues can do where they can gain advantage on an attack? Steady aim. Can you do that at this level, or is that a higher level
I
one?
just have cunning action so I can dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action.
Gotcha. All right.
So, yeah, he's just gonna keep catching up to me. That's why I didn't run. I think,
You
last game.
yeah, you could do a dodge. That would give him disadvantage to the attack. And hope your allies come to back you up. Or you could just attack him, but yeah, if he gets a solid hit, he'll probably put you down again.
Yeah. We'll dodge. We'll dodge. Why
Alright, so
not?
you prepare for the attack, giving him disadvantage on attacks against you. That's it for Barad. To mark yourself as dodging, it is this icon right here. Lokun, what do you want to do?
So if I run up to the rocks, they no longer will block me from shooting.
Yeah, so if you get next to cover, you can fire over it. So you would be
Okay.
fine here. And actually, that guy up north would have no cover, because you can draw a line from one of the corners of your square to all four of his without bumping into anything.
Excellent. Second time's a charm.
Alright, so you chant, channeling energy, and indeed you do strike him. With a firebolt, doing 2 points of damage, which I think, no, he's not wounded yet. He just goes, "Ugh," as he's blasted in the back. He yells something in Orcish, and you run away.
Yeah.
This guy looks angrily over at you. Gnarl, what are you going to do? Are you muted?
Sorry, if he's distracted, I'm gonna primal savagery again.
Alright, you have advantage.
Oh,
20.
7 then.
Yeah, 20 would strike. This time you get a nasty hit, tearing into him, and he is badly wounded.
Okay.
He shifts his attention from Lokun back to you and looks like he's getting ready to swipe.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is all I got right now.
So this guy is going to yell something at the other guy and attack Gnarl. Swing his great axe. No, he would miss as you bring your shield to block. This guy here is actually going to book it. He runs 30 feet this way, giving Barad an attack of opportunity if he wishes to take it, or a grapple.
To grapple, you have to use your athletics, right?
Yes, you must. If you're grabbing, you have to initiate with strength. You can resist with strength or dex, though.
that won't happen. I think my rapier's right over here, so I think I have a dagger. I'll just take a swing at him.
Alright, so you stab at him with the dagger you had in your offhand. Oh. No, you would miss, and he runs, and he is going to double move to retreat, leaving the battlefield for now. That is it for the orcs. Garen. So this guy is 20 feet off the battlefield with his double move.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Alright, so you draw your sword back out with an item interaction.
And try to hit this one in front of me again, looking apologetically at the owl first.
Alright. The other orc did attack, but I don't know, Garen. It's not your day.
I don't think it is.
So
Get it out of your system.
Once again, he easily
Yeah,
parries
yeah,
your
not
swing.
yet.
You think maybe I should stop swinging in the exact same spot each time. Like, ding, ding, ding. All right, so you would miss, and that would be it for you, right?
Yep.
All right, the owl goes.
Same thing as last time. Woo!
All right, once again, pecking the poor orc, giving him disadvantage. Oscar. You see an orc over here.
Running away.
Yeah.
I yell to everybody else, maybe don't kill him. Don't we have somebody who speaks Orcish?
Do we?
Don't we have an orc?
All right.
Maybe we could get some info out of him.
Oh, does
Might not be
Gnarl
worth
speak
it to kill him.
Orcish?
Yeah, Gnarl is an orc, yeah.
I should have been
Yeah.
telling you what they were saying. Yeah, he yelled for him to get help.
Ah, okay. He's getting help.
Okay, you could. I feel like you could chop his head off then.
if you can
I
get
untie this character next to me and
Alright.
help him up.
So you untie... well, it's not Vincent. What's your character's name? Cal. You untie this... you're an elf, right? Callan? Did we lose him again?
Oh, where's
Maybe
Jacobs?
he's
Yeah, what
muted.
do you do?
We lost him.
Curses. Alright, so you
Oh,
untie...
he's...
Oh, go
He's
ahead.
here.
Never mind.
I don't
Talon,
hear
you there?
I don't hear him talking if he's talking. I see him
Is that-
lighting up.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, I see him lighting up. But I
Oh
don't-
man,
Or wait. I think I heard
there
him.
it is. I think
Okay.
that fixed it.
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're an elf, right, Callan?
Woo!
Actually, half elf.
Okay. So Callan, I assume you're gonna stand up. What are you gonna do? You don't have any of your stuff right now because you were tied up. They were.
Can I ask him
basically-
if he's okay? He needs a heal.
He actually looks fine. It looks like he was
Cool.
taken prisoner for recently. But yeah, he actually looks like he's in pretty good health. Yeah, what do you want to do, Callan?
So with no gear and no injuries, what are my options particularly? Just
So
kind of.
you look around, and actually, this orc over here has your stuff on him in his backpack. But I mean, your options are basically whatever you want to do at this point. You see one of the orcs running away. You see this one down here is pretty beat up as Garen and Gnarl are trying to finish him off. And other than that, you don't really see much going on in the area.
With the one that you had dotted, the one to the bottom of my right next to Oscar, I see an X on him. Is that meaning that he's
dead.
Dead?
He
Okay.
He was
It-
killed early on.
Okay, then could I make my way over to him to see if I can find my gear?
Sure, and actually I just realized we don't have you in the initiative. Oscar, use your turn to untie him, and I assume that's it for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so Callan, do you know how to roll for initiative in roll 20?
Not Necessarily.
So-
Not necessarily. I haven't tried it yet.
You click on your token and click the initiative button while your token's highlighted.
Can I use my movement to run towards a rock?
Run towards who? Oh, over there. Well, that's more than 25.
Hey, shoot, I'm sorry.
So
I'm trying to figure that out.
yeah, so if you pick up your
Ah,
token
there we go.
and hit
No,
Q,
no.
you can do something like this. Like 25. If you run along the hill, that would be difficult terrain, so you probably want to go along the bottom of it.
Cool. Yeah.
Sorry, for my roll, I see a red, yellow, or a green that's 11, blue that's 12, settings, and another one. Which one do I use?
So those are the markers for your token. Green is your HP, blue is your AC. But your initiative, are you using Roll20 or are you using Beyond 20?
Roll 20.
So in Roll20 on your character sheet, there should be a button called Initiative. You just click on that in your main sheet. But you just have to make sure your token's highlighted. So here, let me take a look at your sheet. Kind of in the middle of your sheet, on character sheet, you see where it says Initiative 1.13. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just looking for it. Sorry.
So there's 3 things on the top of your sheet: bio, character sheet, and attributes. Do you see those?
I see it now. I see it now. Yeah.
Okay. So you make sure your token's highlighted, then you click the initiative button. There you go. Alright, so end of the round. New round, it is Barrett.
Alright. Well, my rapier's all the way over there, so, but I have my short bow, and this dude is in range, right?
Oh, your token wasn't clicked. Sorry, Callan, you're gonna have to roll again. Make sure your token is highlighted before you roll. Sorry, what are you doing, Barrett?
Shoot him with an arrow.
Alright, so you take aim. He
Yeah.
is pretty far away.
Of the 8320, I guess, for short bow.
Yeah, so he is 20 feet off. So he's still within range. Go ahead and give me... oh, good roll. So yes, you would indeed hit him as he's running. Oh.
No sneak attack, but it just rolls it.
Alright, so he takes 4 points of damage and is wounded by that shot.
Right.
But he is still alive. Anything else?
As a bonus action... Oh. No, I'll just use my movement to... I guess... You said 20 feet off the map?
Yeah, so he's at the edge of the map plus 20 right now with his movement.
So that's 40, so he's like about 40, 60 feet. I just don't want to get too close to him, so we'll go here, and then...
Do you have 40 feet? Oh yeah, you do have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, because I'll bonus action dash if I...
Gotcha. Alright, so you're chasing after him. Lokun.
Okay. Marriage. So he has cover. And then I've moved down here. I'll just use a mind sliver then.
Alright, so
And
you're
that's-
casting Mind Sliver.
Now let me sure he's in range.
And which one are you casting it on?
One that's running away.
Oh, he is.
nice.
He's out of range for that.
60 feet?
He's
Yeah.
20 feet further.
He's 60 feet plus 20 feet off the map, so he's at like 70
Ah.
feet. Yeah. I
Gotcha.
couldn't
So
bring him off
Barrett.
the map.
Okay, so Barrett isn't like right up against him then.
No, Barrett is. I think he stopped a little ways back. So no, Barrett's not
20
not
feet
right
behind
there.
him.
Okay, so he doesn't have cover from
No,
it then.
he definitely would not.
Okay.
No.
All right, so firebolt then.
All right, so you take aim at the orc who's running away. Oh, good shot. Firing a bolt of magical flame, and that would kill him.
Nice.
Nice.
As he is
Nice.
immolated, he falls to the ground dead.
The other one. He ain't running no more. All right, that is my end of my turn.
Okay.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure that I did it correctly. I did it twice. They both popped up, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it correctly.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
I tried to roll as well. Oh wait, no, I see you. You're on there now.
You were under on the first one. I
Here's-
think
The
it
ten-
took some time.
Yeah, 10.13 is the one prior to you saying that you couldn't see it, just to let you know.
Okay. So was that my last roll? Okay, I'll put you at 10.13. That's fine. All right. So after, so Barrett went, Lokun went, Gnarl. What are you gonna do?
All right, take this guy down here. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy.
All right. So using the flank, you attack him.
He's distracted again.
Yes.
All right. Oh God.
Well, luckily, with the flank from Garen, 12 becomes a 14, and that would strike. Tearing
Nice.
into him, he takes 6 damage and falls down dead. And
Nice.
the group is safe for now. So, Callan, you're at this point probably moving over to get your stuff back from him. So, if you click on your token, there's like a lens icon. You can click that to add or subtract markings from your token. So you can take the prone and the restrained off your character, because you're no longer either of those things. If you see that. Yeah, you got it. So what would you look like to them?
Appearance-wise?
Yes.
So the description of my character is more Alvin featured. He has long blonde hair, braids down the side going down his chest, and he is a little bit higher than average height. He's about, I think I put him at 5'10",
Mm-hmm.
and he's a little bit slimmer, fair skin, more on the Alvin features, but still has those human side aspects where he has light green eyes and he has a little bit of facial hair that's blonde as well, matching his hair. He's a little bit bulkier than most elves, but a lot slimmer than most humans.
All right. And does he have any obvious weapons that he pulled out of his bag, or any markings? What type of armor would he have?
And for that, it just goes off of what I had been given or when I made my character, correct?
Yeah. Did we lose someone?
I think we lost
Callan?
Vincent again.
Curses.
On.
Hopefully we'll get him back here in a second. So I guess what is the rest of the group doing at this point? As we wait for Callan to come back.
I'm pretty weak, but can I drag this orc back to the group?
Who's that?
That's Barrett.
Barrett? Yeah. I mean, if you got some help from someone, you might be able to drag him back.
I will struggle with it then.
Alright, is anyone helping him drag the orc back?
I'm gonna come help him and ask how he's feeling because he looks a little banged up.
So he does look wounded. Also, you
I'm
guys
doing
get the
wonderfully.
orc back. Yeah,
Wasn't that exciting?
he even though he's not marked as wounded, he is below half health. So he's obviously taken some hits from those axes. Luckily, he is still alive though.
Buddy, you're not looking too good. Can I use 8 of my lay on hands and just touch him real quick?
All right, so Garen walks up, and
But a flesh wound.
you gonna take the healing, Barad?
Yeah, as I cough up blood.
All right, so Garen lays hands upon you, and they begin to glow, channeling healing energy through you, and you would regain the health, getting back to full.
Sorry about that. My Discord kept going down.
No worries. So, Callan, you said you had what type of weapon?
I have
Weapons?
2 short swords, so it's dual wielding. He's also equipped with 2 hand axes. He has a staff, hunting traps, traveler's clothes, backpack, uh, and leather armor.
Okay, so kind of lightly armored.
Yeah.
Should we do some character descriptions then? Oscar, what would you look like to him?
I am a dwarf with a big old beard and red dreadlocks hairs. I kind of look like I haven't really been in society for quite some time. My clothes are kind of tattered, nothing fancy, no armor. I am carrying a shield. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, just somebody who looks like they've been camping for a little too long.
Kind of dirty, outdoorsy dwarf. What about Lokun? What would you look like?
Cocoon is an ugly bastard. He's got a big old scar that runs down from the top of his bald head down to his brow. He's got grayish skin and pointed ears. They're tattered at the tips. His eyes are strange, different colors. One is milky white, the other is red. Yeah, he doesn't looks he's dressed in pretty humble hooded cloak. Doesn't seem to wear any weapons.
All right, which
About it.
might alarm you a little bit, as you've seen the hobgoblins are the major faction of the forces that are here. It might be a little bit strange that there is a hobgoblin with them, Callan, but that's up to you how you want to feel about that. What about you, Gnarl?
He just messaged in the main chat his descriptions. He said that he had a pet emergency really quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and read his description.
Did
Put
he?
it up.
According to Gnarl, he is a green-skinned orc, pointed ears and sharp fangs. He's quite tall at 6'5". He wears the trappings of a ranger, wielding a shield, and his other hand is bare, acidic, magical claws used in battle.
Oh, okay, that's in the Discord. Gotcha. Or maybe he whispered you. All right. What about Garen? What would you look like to him?
A human with black hair. He's about 5'4". He's wearing chainmail, and he has a shield on his left arm and a short sword on his waist. And oh, that's pretty much it.
All right. And finally, Barad. What would you look like? Other than being a little
Barrett,
beat up.
yeah, a little beat up. But Barrett is pretty tall. Human. Um, he looks like he's a pretty regular looking dude, but like handsome dude. But he wears a cloak with a lot of colorful patches on it, and his clothes look nicer than they're pretty nice clothes. Leather armor. He has a rapier and a short bow. He's pretty tight. That's fine.
All right. Like I was saying, Callan, if you could, in the chat, set yourself to be your character and not your account. Because right now you're just showing as like a purple splotch.
Is it still the same? I thought I changed it.
Is it? Did mine just not update? Let me double check. I'll reload.
Or are you talking about the roll 20?
Yeah, so in Roll20 at the bottom of the chat, there's something that's like chat as, and it's a drop down. You want to make sure that's set to your character.
Got it now.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, that fixed it. So what does the group want to do? It looks like Vincent is getting all his stuff off the dead orc. Or not Vincent. And sorry, could you change your name to be your character name? Which you do under the cog at the top right. Display name. Okay, you got it. So yeah, it looks like Callan is getting his stuff off the orc. What are you going to say to them, Callan? I guess you haven't introduced yourself yet, huh?
Yeah, that is true. I have not introduced myself yet. After I pick up my gear from the downed orc, I look back at the party and exclaim my gratitude for helping me escape and retrieve my gear.
Alright, what is the party going to do?
Could you
Can I do a quick nature check to see if there's any berries or any useful herbs around?
You don't see any in this area. It just looks like the
Cool.
hills and the venison that
Baron.
the orcs slew.
Yeah.
Okun will look over to Callan. Stranger, not a problem. What's your name and how'd you get out? How'd you find yourself in such a predicament?
Sorry, do I just respond or does it go around?
Yes, so you can just respond to him.
Okay, I respond that I have always been out in nature. I was raised by wolves, so I'm always getting around and wandering as an adventurer. And I just so happened to get mixed up with this group of orcs, which took me prisoner. They seemed like they were gonna try to sell me off as a slave, but you guys came prior to helping, or prior to them proceeding with that, and you guys helped me out.
Yeah, you were kind of stealthed in the area, and they found you. Basically, kind of clubbed you and tied you up.
Yeah, it's quite dangerous to be adventuring alone. You want to tag along with us for a few?
He's a bit wary, but though he's been out by himself for the majority of his life, he takes him up on his offer as he's in a tight position, and he's always welcomed those who adventure it and don't quite settle within cities. So he takes him up on his offer.
Alright, so Callan nods and I guess says that he will join you for the time being, helping you maybe fight these orcs.
Naro holds out a hand for a handshake, just kind of solemnly sees that Callan's kind of a forest dweller. Naro appreciates that.
As he sees him reach out with his hand, he looks at the party and acknowledges that they're a tight formed group and reaches out and gives him a tight handshake, or a firm handshake, I should say.
Alright. So
Well met, friend.
Alright, so you
Well met indeed.
you shake their hands, and what does the group want to do after that? You're still
wondering.
You're still in the plains. Actually, I can show you what the area looks like. The orcs. Is anyone searching the orc bodies?
Yeah.
So the orcs would have normal armaments on them. They have hide armor, great axes, and they actually do have a little bit of gold. It looks like a total of 14 gold pieces in pouches. They have some javelins, and they looks like they have kind of like a crude map of the area.
Yeah. Ooh, I'll take that. maybe I can take a look at this map. Unless one of you guys are good at reading maps.
Not me. I will take. I'm putting the gold in the party treasure. Then is that okay?
Yeah.
Did we separate? Did we sell anything last session or no? We had.
We didn't sell anything. We bought 3 tents.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, nobody was interested in buying the chainmail or longbow, so they're chilling at Blackwater's house.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they should be marked as left at the estate.
Okay. Oh, you did it. Oh, nice. Okay, you added. I see there. Okay.
The hide armor, is that heavy armor or light armor?
No,
What
it's
is that?
light armor. I think it's a step below leather. I want to say it's AC 1. Let me double check though. Might be
Take
AC
some of that
2.
Take some of that if nobody else wants it.
Sorry, I
Right
just
now.
want to throw something out because you guys mentioned maps. I have one or Outlander, and it says that I have excellent memory for maps and geography. I'm not sure if that'll help.
Nice.
You should take the map then.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and do that. And also, just for future reference, I'm also pretty good at collecting natural resources and hunting. So I'm pretty proficient at collecting berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Nice.
All right.
Looks like we got another ranger.
Is it a ranger?
Sort of. A lot of the aspects of my personal makeup are rangerish, but I'm more on the front lines, always wielding my two-handed swords prior to taking out my bow. So I'm more the front line.
Are you a ranger though? Like, is that?
Fighter actually, fighter.
Oh, fighter. But
Fighter,
yeah,
two weapon.
like a wilderness fighter. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
All right. So the whatchamacallit, the hide armor is AC 12 if you're wearing that.
Kieran's gonna ask the party, is anybody gonna use these javelins or may I?
That's
There
all
are-
you.
There are a
I have
total
no
of
proficiency, so go ahead.
12 javelins if you want to take them.
Will do.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so you
Hide
grab the
armor
javelins.
is medium armor, I believe.
Is it? Am I lying? Hang on.
I'll add it to my inventory unless nobody else
Oh,
wants
yeah,
it.
you're right. It's medium. So it is not the best armor, especially since leather, or studded leather is a light and does the same thing.
I'll still take that for later.
Alright, you take a set of hide.
Okun is kind of hunched over the corpse, and he kind of takes one of the heads and raises it up. I think we'll get some silver for this. I don't think we'll get as much gold for a hobgoblin head. No offense, Snarl, but it'd be worth something.
So you're taking the heads?
Asking the party.
Orc heads? Don't know. We don't have any need for them, do we?
Not unless we want to make orc head soup.
Wondering if this be worth any silver.
Well, you know the bounty was for hobgoblin heads. You don't know if they'd give you anything for orcs.
Yeah, let's just leave them. It's a bunch of weight we don't want to carry around.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need any orc heads. I'm not happy about orcs, but bit of an outcast myself.
Alright, so you are still on the hills back here, where you first attacked them. What does the group want to do?
What do you want to do? I can track some if you want. Where
From
were we headed?
So from up on the hills, you can see about 4,000 feet out, which is marked on the map there.
We found a camp in a valley earlier.
Down here.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys want to go check that out a little more. There's a few watchtowers. Maybe we can take those out.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know which would be easier or which we want to do.
So far, no alarms have been raised, so the enemies have no idea your group is here. 'cause you have
Should
no
we hide the
cover.
bodies or just let them think that, they died on their own?
How about we toss them over a cliff or something like that so that
Huh?
they're washed out somewhere?
I
Yeah,
don't think
good
there's any
idea.
cliffs. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're on a rolling plain right now. You could like throw them down into the grass or something, but there isn't really a cliff nearby.
Um,
I bet they'll be fine.
oh, there
The
was
other thing
also
is we do have some wolf friends in the valley out to the west that I bet they wouldn't mind eating some hobgoblins and orcs.
Ooh, good idea.
And Nara, what happened to your little wolf friend? He come
Uh,
along for the journey?
I don't know. I wasn't there last session,
So
so
I assume, would you want to be feeding him and training him?
yeah, sure. If he can
All right.
eventually
So
join
then
us,
he's
'cause,
probably still with the group. Do you have your animal companion at level 2?
no, level 3.
Level 3. So yeah, he's probably in the area, but he's been keeping his distance.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
um,
leaving some food out randomly.
Do you have to be a
so
certain? Go ahead. Go ahead.
so there was some deer back there, right?
Oh yeah.
But you guys want to take some deer meat? Could
Oh,
use it
that's a
for the
great
wolves.
idea.
I have hunting traps if you want me to lay them out and go hunting.
I think we got the deer
I
already.
mean, they already killed the deer. We might as well, use
Gotcha.
them.
Sure. So there's about 5 days worth of rations with the deer. They're not preserved, so they will go bad in 2 days from now.
Oh my god.
Let's eat him now.
We can smoke them tonight.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you
Make
just,
some deer jerky.
I don't know. We've been sneaking around here and doing a good job of keeping undercover. Not sure if we want to make a fire out here. But the camp back there, we saw like 3 ogres and several hobgoblins go in there. I'd be careful about that. What we've been doing so far is in kind of skulking around the perimeter, still haven't caught sight of the.
So as you're talking, you would see a small group of hobgoblins moving through the plains here.
Ooh, should we take them?
What do you want to do? You actually, the group isn't really hidden right now, are you?
We're in the
No, we're
hills.
Do you want to try to hide as they're moving
Yeah,
past?
could we hide behind these hills? Get down.
Yeah, so if you want to use the hills to hide, I'll give you advantage on your stealth rolls, but you have to make the rolls now as they're coming into the area.
I'm gonna roll flat because I'm wearing scale mail.
That's fine.
Last thing I wanted to warn the party about was for some of the newcomers is that we saw some of the hobgoblins have horns on them.
Yeah, most of the patrols have horns,
Okay.
which luckily have not been blown yet.
Oof, Garen.
4.
Get down, Garen.
I'm sorry.
So you're far enough away that you can cover for each other. So I'll take the top 3 out of 6 rolls. So I need the last 2 people to roll. 13. Oh, did we lose Oscar for a sec? Or no, he got 21.
He rolled, yeah.
So I think I need 2 more rolls.
It's
Callum.
me. Can you? I'm just waiting for everything to turn back on.
Oh, does your roll 20 go down?
No, my roommate popped our breakers, so everything shut off.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So that's Barrett?
Yeah.
Alright, I can roll for you. That's fine. And,
I think my modifier's like +7.
yeah, I have your sheet here. Barrett. Unfortunately, you are at disadvantage right now because of the exhaustion level. Luckily, it's kind of canceled out by the hills helping you. Oh yes, you're well hidden. And do you know how to roll your checks with roll 20, Callan?
No, is that just hit dice?
No, so you open up your sheet, and there's a skill section, I think, on the left-hand side, and you just click on the stealth skill, and that'll roll it.
On the word stealth, yeah.
Yeah.
Click on the word stealth.
Hopefully that was right.
Yeah. So let's see. The top three are 21, 14, and 23. So 14 is the low roll. Oh, no. Luckily, they don't notice you as they continue across the plains. So you're all kind of ducked down watching them at this point. What
How
does
many
the
are
group
there?
want to do? What's your perception?
Mine is 15.
So they're about at the edge, which is about 4,000 feet out. You can make out, it looks like 4 or 5 of them. One of them, who is in the lead, looks like he has a horn.
We should take them down. What do you think? Little guerrilla tactics of our own?
Do you have a horn on him?
Yeah, the front. The one at the front.
If he spots us coming up on him 4,000 from ways out, you don't think he's going to blow that horn?
Good point. Do you think you'll see us from that? Is this just grassland here?
Yeah, so it's pretty much flat plain. The grass is probably around 3 feet. You could stealth towards them, but if you're going to do that, it would slow you down, and by the time you got there, they'd probably already be far away. So
Yeah, okay.
a charge would probably be the only way to catch up to them before they leave the area, and that would make it very obvious that you were coming.
I think we
Your
can.
call.
I could
I
try.
think let him pass by.
Yeah, let's follow them. Let's.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like there's mountains out to the west. Let's head towards those.
Yeah.
All right, so you're kind of moving along the side here, following them.
Yeah, like we know which direction they're going, so we're definitely going to keep our distance and then just track them. Because I can track too. I can use tracking.
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to just like give them a wide berth and like lose sight,
Yeah.
but look for the trail?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So
I
you wait for them to get far out of range, and then you move into track. So what is your passive perception?
15 passive.
All right. So give me a nature check.
Nature or survival?
Or sorry, survival. Yeah.
And I have natural explorer, so it gives me that side benefit.
All right. And up to one person can help if you want to roll a survival with him. I'll use the higher one.
Yeah, who wants to help me?
I could help you if you want. I have sneak attack on me.
So
Oscar
it looks
rolled.
like Oscar gives you some.
Next time, yes.
Oscar, yeah, looks at the tracks and kind of helps lead you. And all that information, like the number and size, you pretty much knew already from watching them.
Okay.
But as you get around the mountain here, you see similar to what you saw before. It looks like the tracks are leading towards the outpost here. So you think they may have went in there. There are guards up on the towers next to the gate, but it doesn't look like they've seen you yet, because you're still pretty far away in cover.
What do you think? Take down this encampment?
This would have to be a sneaky job. We
Yeah.
can't raise any alarms here.
Just a quick question. I see on the map that there's like bears on the left-hand side. Is that correct?
You would see a pack of wolves moving around out there, which actually
Would
your druid knows about.
Would I
Yeah,
be able to use
these
my
are our friends.
hunting bait or trap in order for them to get attracted to the encampment and get closer to them, and then maybe cause a conflict between the two parties?
They're already friends with us.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
see.
I know them.
Yeah, the druid.
Just talk to them.
I'm assuming you would tell him about your interactions with them.
Oh yeah, we're good friends. We go way back. Probably
So-
about what, a day ago we met.
Like
Yeah.
2 hours
Way
ago.
back.
Hours ago.
So
long time.
he would tell you that he encountered the pack and was able to basically kind of not charm them, but like give them food and show that he was a friend. So they are basically not working for him, but they're a possible resource in the future.
Gotcha. And while they tell me about that story, I just happen to mention that I have some animal handling experience. So just to give that to the party.
Yeah. All right.
Yeehaw.
This was the camp that we saw the ogres go into.
Yeah, I think if we work together with the wolves, I think we can do this.
So one thing I'll
Let's do
mention,
it.
since you do have people trained in survival, you would note that there is a hill very close to the fort, and if you're able to sneak around, you might be able to come in via hill, hidden, using the hill as
I
cover.
like that. I like
But
that.
other than that, like unless you're going to climb in through the mountains, there's no obvious way to get close to the fort without being in the open. You could crawl through the grass, but that would be risky.
I like that hill idea. And using the wolves to distract.
Would I be able to
Character.
use my bow and stealth skills to shoot at them from the hills and distract them a little bit so that the rest of the party can maneuver around and maybe hit them from a flank?
You could try to do that, but you'd have to get up in the hills to see what kind of vantage point you had.
It's like 2,000 feet away, though. No.
Yeah,
I'm
you'd
talking
have to
about
be-
this
I mean-
hill down here.
Yeah.
Do we want to like just kill them head on? Are they even worth it? They might set the alarm and bring a lot more in.
Well, the only place they can get an alarm is out this way. So I say the wolves catch anybody that tries to run away.
Noise.
I think we need
They-
'em
They all
with
got
us.
horns on them.
I think
Well,
we need
Thousands
them.
of feet, they're not going to hear.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not sure how many in the fort itself have horns because you don't really see who's in the fort right now. But you would guess that the horns probably carry a decent distance over the plain. Although, yeah, it depends on who's like within the area to hear it.
There also is a watchtower down to the south. I don't know if it can see the camp.
No, I couldn't see it from there most likely because all the
Let's
hills
take-
are in the way.
Well, let's take out the
I think,
watchtower first then. Let's just make sure that this place is cut off.
I think that would be pretty easy.
All right,
Okay.
so you want to try to sneak down to the watchtower?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think so, because that would be how they could warn other people. If there was another horn in that watchtower.
The only issue with the watchtower is being up on the hill. It will be difficult to approach that via stealth, especially if you're bringing your whole party in. If you bring in like
That
one or
would-
two, you might be able to pull it off. But yeah, the whole party would be very obvious.
I'm up for
Think,
ideas.
I think we flank this camp from the hills with the help of the wolves.
Okay.
Get that deer meat out. And get ready for the ogres.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you want to try to sneak onto the hills?
Oh, we should talk to the wolves first. Right?
Yeah.
Or
Let
at
them know
some
what's going
point.
on.
Yeah. Anybody got any food for them? We got that deer meat, right? Fresh.
That's true. You
Yeah,
do.
fresh deer meat.
You said you took
Might
it.
as
Hold
well
on.
use it.
If you
Why
can
don't-
speak to the wolves, if a horn is blown, why don't we get the wolves to howl to cover the sound?
Ooh, that is a good idea. Yeah, I can talk to them. So
So you don't know if you can be that specific with them because they're
That's a good point.
animals.
That's a good point.
They have animal intelligence. So you're like, you must cover
No,
the sound of
my-
the horn. They'd be like, what?
What's a horn?
What's a horn? What's a sound?
Does every orc possess a horn, or is it only specifics?
So
I don't
it's-
think we know.
Yeah, so far you've seen like in each group there's a couple of people who have horns. It just kind of depends.
With athletic skill and stealth, would we be able to, because going back to your point before, maybe two of us can sneak in while the rest of the party consults with the wolves? Would we maybe be able to sneak in and hit them from, or at least take out the horn wielders that we can see?
Well, so you could get up on the hill and try to scout out how many horns are in there and like what kind of numbers they have.
How do I do that dot that you guys have been doing, that ping
So
almost?
you can click on the map and hold the button down. It'll ping the map.
How far is this ping?
You can use the measuring tool. There's a little measurement.
Oh yeah, on the
Tool
left of
and
the map,
just-
you can click the ruler, and that'll let you measure things. And these
That
aren't
hill's a little-
exact distances, because, like, for example, this hill here is actually very close to the fort, even though it says it's still like 700 feet away.
Yeah, this is the closest hill that we have. This, etc. This one, scouting from here would be pretty tough, right?
Yeah, that would be close to like 2,000 feet away, so that's pretty far.
Okay. Yeah, so let's get down to here and scout.
All right,
Get
is
down
the
to
whole group going, or is just are you sending one person to scout?
Yeah.
That's
I could volunteer if you guys don't know anybody that wants to go.
We all got to
maybe a few stealthy people move ahead, and anybody who's not stealthy hang back a little bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
just an idea for the mechanics, so you guys know how they work. With stealth, if you're far enough away from what you're stealthing from, you can cover for each other, and I'll take the 3 highest rolls in the group and basically use the low roll on that. If you're trying to get close, like climbing up on the hill there, I'd have to have a roll from all of you to not be seen. So, the more people there are, the more chance of rolling low and someone noticing.
So is it possible for me to remove my scale mail armor then while we're stealthing to get around and then redon it once we get across, or?
You can, but I think scale is medium, so medium armor does take 10 minutes, I believe, to don and doff.
That's true.
So
Is
if
it
you get
10
caught,
minutes?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So if you get
Yeah,
caught
well,
out with it
excellent.
off, then that could be you basically be in that fight without armor. But you would improve your chances of sneaking up on someone. And then there's the problem if you do sneak up, then you start the fight without armor on.
Medium armor is 1 minute to doff, 5 minutes to don.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
So it's only 5 minutes, but it's still.
I'm gonna go talk to the wolves.
Okay.
So y'all go ahead. I'll hang back, talk to the wolves, get them on board.
All right. So who is that? That's
Oscar.
Oscar. All right. So Oscar is going to sneak out here, and you're far enough away that he can use the grass for cover. I'm not going to require a roll. What about the rest of you?
I think we got to make it to the other side there. We're all going to have to
Yeah.
attack together. Like, we can't be thousands of feet out.
Garen
Yeah.
will just go with Oscar because I'm not sneaky at all.
All right. So Garen heads off here.
I would say that Loken is also not sneaky, so he'll be in the rear party, I guess, and let the scouts move up ahead.
Okay.
So is he waiting for them to scout, or is he moving with them farther back?
Loken is with Garen and Oscar.
Oh, he's going over there. Okay. So the 3 of you come out this way.
I'll doff my scale mail then, take that minute and just remove it and risk it.
Okay.
I'll sneak.
All right. So, and the 3 of you are trying to get up on the hill over here.
Since he is going to be taking off his armor, can I move myself at the closer edge of the mountain so it's not too close, but still some ability to view the front of the or the goblin party or whatever they are?
Well, from up on the hill, you have a pretty good view, or you assume you'll have a pretty good view of their fort, because this is
Yeah, we just
actually higher up than the fort itself.
Yeah, we just got to get across.
So with just 3 of us, it's the highest roll?
So with the 3 of you getting close, I'm going to take all rolls into account, but the hill would give you advantage coming in
So
by
I
hill.
wouldn't have disadvantage at least, yeah?
Yes, if something's giving you disadvantage. Do you have armor or something?
You said it was exhaustion.
Oh, right, yeah. Yes, so that would cancel out, so your disadvantage would go away.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Okay.
Alright, so you're coming around this way using the hill. Go ahead and give me those stealth checks.
So it's advantage. We get an advantage for the hills.
Yes, you would be at advantage.
Okay. Rolling like advantage. You're rolling bless or something there, Callan.
Callan, do you only have +1 stealth?
Yeah, I just started off. I'm not too sure if my stats are all appropriate or not. I haven't put anything or anything like that.
So I mean, yeah, you only have 1 in Dex. So I guess if you're not trained in that, all right. So 10, 20, and 21. All right. Give me a moment. Make sure. Okay, daylight mode. That works. So you should, well, hang on. You should see blank screen right now, right?
Yeah, blank.
Alright. So the group is coming in from the south of the fort. We have Oscar, or no, we have, Gnarl, Callan, and Barrett, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Sorry, just a quick question about stats. They just improve as you play, correct?
No. Well, they sort of do, but your stats depend on your training as well. So, like, if you are trained in, like, stealth, it would depend on your dex and your proficiency bonus. So your stealth will not improve ever because you're not trained in it.
And that goes to background?
That's depending on your background and your class, what skills you choose to be trained in from the beginning.
Gotcha.
And at level 4, like at level 4-8, or for a fighter at level 4-6-8, etc., you get like an extra feat that you could use to improve your skills
Yeah.
Gotcha.
or your stats.
So you're all coming in from the south here under cover of the hills. Luckily, the tower has not seen any of you just yet. But you basically see that there is a gate here. You would see there's there's an entrance here, and there's a wooden gate going around the place. You see a tower here with 2 hobgoblins at the top of. They are both heavily armored, and they have horns, both of them. If someone wants to creep closer, you could possibly see more, but that will require another stealth check.
Advantage.
Yes, you would get advantage. You could, if you moved up to here, you could basically like look over from the top of the hill and see inside the fort. But again, it would require another stealth roll because you'd be exposing yourself a bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have my longbow out, and Barrett, if you want to get closer, you can. But should we wait for the rest, or do you want to try going ahead?
I mean, a peak.
Well, were you going to bring the information back to them, or were you... Because I don't think you guys discussed like what you were going to do with the wolves. They just said they were going to go talk to them.
We're just waiting for the wolves.
Alright, so is someone sneaking forward to take a look?
Yeah, Barrett, do you want to go for it?
Sure. We need to see a look, otherwise we don't have a lot of info to give them, do we?
Yeah, not much.
Alright,
So we both have +5, and you, but you have advantage. So would it be smarter if you did it? I will just roll.
Oh, right, because you're
he's
exhausted.
kind of wounded, yeah.
Okay, I will don my shield then. Back my shield and my bare weapon here. I think in that case, then I think we should just stay here until we see the wolves engage. To be honest, because I've got to put on some armor. Otherwise,
So-
if we get spotted,
Were
that
you,
way.
I guess, were you just expecting the wolves to rush up to the gate and start biting it or something? Like, what exactly is the plan?
Well, the problem is the other party. I mean, they can't sneak up, so they've got to come in, and we're gonna have to flank at some point. Because if they can't sneak in, then we're, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we really have any other option because the other 3 said they weren't gonna sneak. So
I mean,
we have to wait for them to come to the front gate almost.
So if the wolves do come, just because I mean I guess there weren't really tactics discussed. Just like we're gonna rush the gate. But if the wolves do come, I mean the guys in the tower can just keep firing arrows at them all day, and they can't do anything about that. Unless they actually come outside and engage the wolves, like it's yeah.
I think
I
what
thought
we
we
said
were,
was
just
going
going
to
to
come
the-
from the hills. Yeah.
The
But then
wolves
you
are
guys-
gonna come for the hills.
I would say the wolves and us. Yep.
So then you
Okay,
still
so
have the same problem though.
you have to stealth up then, right?
I mean, it's yeah,
Okay,
best as we can. Wolves are probably stealthier than us.
true.
Wolves are not stealthier. Wolves aren't actually that
Okay.
stealthy. The thing
okay.
about wolves, like they're kind of quiet and they can hide in the grass, but the best thing about them is like they just look like part of the environment. So most likely like the enemies won't engage them if they just think they're a bunch of wolves sitting in the plains, unless they're hunting or something.
Well, I'm just speaking for myself. As a wizard, I was not planning on charging in the front. Yeah.
Well, then you got to sneak then, right? Go
Yep.
for it. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until you guys.
All right, yeah. Let me
get
cut
there.
back to you guys while they're up
Oh
here.
no.
Yeah.
So, back where you are, out in the plains, you would head up. Sorry, go ahead. Did someone say something? Alright, well, you three headed up over here. You would meet up with the wolves who are just kind of sitting there hanging out. They're happy to see you once again, Oscar. And they greet you
Hey.
as wolves do.
Oh, I have. Oh, never mind. I thought I had speak with animal, but I guess I don't.
I thought you used a spell last time or something.
Yeah. Let me.
Or like one of your druid abilities or something.
Yeah, I thought I had speak with animal. Speech of the woods. There it is. There you go. I say hey to the wolves and toss some of our deer meat, or ask one of my friends to toss some deer meat at them.
Alright, so they are very happy to see you and are happy to get more deer meat as they quickly scarf it down.
Um, what do you guys want to do? You want to chill here? You want to head into the hills? You want to
We're
follow
gonna
them? Should we go up the main gate?
we
These guys
gotta
seem pretty
convince.
happy. I think if we have to retreat, we can just retreat back to these guys and they'll help us out. Why don't we go rejoin our party and see if we can help them out?
I thought we
Yeah.
were going to enlist your friends here to attack the camp with us together.
I bet they'd follow us. What are you guys thinking? Should we go through the hills? Should we wait for some commotion to happen before we run in?
I'm not running in. I'm gonna go up into the hills and rendezvous with the rest of the party. But if you can get those wolves to kind of creep on up, just
Yeah. How
like
about we
wolves
chill
do.
back and you got a signal for me, and we'll come running into the camp if there's some problems.
So the wolves aren't
thousands.
terrible. Sorry to interrupt. The wolves aren't terrible at stealth. I just double checked, and they are okay at it. They're not actually as good as the group, but they
But
are. They're not terrible at stealthing.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like their greatest asset is just them being part of nature.
I
Just a
think
quick question.
Yeah.
Are the goblins what's their intelligence level?
The
I've always
hobgoblins.
assumed goblins are pretty stupid.
Would we be able to create a diversion with some torches on the outside of the wall? Maybe try to start a fire so that they can come out, open the gates to try put out the fire, thinking that it's just a natural event, and then take them by surprise.
I knew there's a reason I untied this one.
I do
Uh,
have torches, and I also have traveler's cloths that I can use, and also explorer's pack.
This is back up on the hill that you're mentioning this.
Yeah. To
All right.
well, yes.
So maybe
So I
Callan.
Ugly
didn't hear
bastard.
that.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
Callan whispering to his allies up on the hill. This plan.
Cool. But it sounds like we're all headed towards the hill. Oscar's. Let me see. Gonna stay back with the wolves about here.
Okay.
And he's gonna ask the wolves to follow him and chill, and let's see if anything happens. But let's kill some hobgoblins.
All right.
Let's
So
do
you
it.
want you're gonna ask the wolves to stay kind of in this position along the road.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, and I'm
come up.
gonna chill with them.
You want to get them into the hills with us. I think they can sneak pretty good.
Well,
That's gonna be
I
a
trust
big.
Lokun for some reason. He's a goblin. I trust him though.
All right.
So yeah. I guess we should sneak into the hills with them.
So that's gonna be a big force approaching from the hills. You sure you want to do that?
You take the top 3 rolls, right?
Yeah, but you now have like 15 rolls. So I have to divide that in half. So there'd be 7 rolls that I'd take, and I
Oh,
would take the lowest of those 7 rolls.
Uh,
nah,
maybe I chill
that's
back
not a
with.
good idea.
Because that's a
Yeah,
lot.
we should come up with some sort of
Basically,
signal.
the more forces you have, the higher the chance that something will be spotted. Like unless it was nightfall, it's going to be really hard to just sneak a
Ooh,
bunch of people over on the hill, even though they would have advantage. Because they do have guards looking out over the plains.
what if we waited till nightfall and just chilled somewhere, rested up, healed ourselves?
That's a good idea.
Can we get like a rough map of everything that's in there? Did you guys scout that out?
Well, they
Oh,
haven't.
we're not with them
They
yet.
yeah, they haven't come back yet. So do you, the 3 of you, want to approach the hill, or do you want to kind of wait here and see if they come back?
I could be sneaky, I think. I'd rather not, but if maybe one of us goes talks to the rest of the party.
I want to head for the party.
Okay, so
Yeah.
those of you going, give me stealth checks. Remember, you have advantage because of the hills. Alright, so
Is it?
9. Oh, but you have heavy armor. Ooh, okay. So who else is going? 18. And are you going, Oscar? Or are you waiting here?
I'm just gonna wait.
Alright,
We
so
don't need.
luckily, with just the 2 of you, Lokun, you can cover for Garen as you approach. So I'll use the 18. And
Nice.
I will bring you on over here. So as you all are hiding there, sort of discussing things, you would see Lokun and Garen sneaking up from behind. You guys can see them because they're coming through the hills, though it doesn't look like, at least so far. Oh, sorry, 1 sec, I'm on the wrong map. So far, it does not look like the fort has seen them.
As the 3 of us are just up there on the hill waiting for the rest of the party to rejoin, could I search for some type of berries nearby, whether or not it be edible or maybe some type of poisonous berries nearby?
Who is this?
Callan.
Callan? I mean, you could, but if you start walking around up here, you're going to be a lot more obvious to the scouts.
Well, not go away from the party, but within the vicinity where it's still nearby the party and not going up the hill or down the hill or anything like that. Just within
So,
that area that we're at.
I mean, unless you're just searching the 5-foot square you're in, like, moving around will provoke more stealth checks. Because you're
Gotcha.
moving.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Never mind.
Okay. I have an idea. I know what the signal can be to the wolves.
Alright, so
My
yeah,
owl.
these 2 crawl up here under the cover of the hills, and so far no one's been spotted.
I can send my owl over to them. Give a couple of hoots. I'll let them know it's time to attack the camp.
So far you only see the 2 on the tower, but you do hear noise coming from the camp, so there's probably more.
I
You
mean,
guys
I
hear
think
me?
one of us just needs to look in there. So, I can do that, I guess, because we have no idea. We
Who's
might not even want to attack them. What if there's like 4 ogres and like 20 hobgoblins in there?
who's saying this?
Barad.
Garen, you're gonna sneak forward?
No, Barad.
Oh, Barad. Okay. Barad. Oh, yeah, okay. Is that what you want to do?
Well, listen, Barrett, you're kind of hurt. Maybe I can just go through, use my owl. My owl is pretty stealthy, and just look through its eyes.
Oh,
I might
yeah.
think it's just even an owl,
No,
honestly.
that makes sense. That's way better.
All right, you want to warg in with your owl and take a look from high above?
Yep. And honestly, the owl will actually even maybe scout even further in. It's not just flying up. Yeah.
All right. This map.
Let me put them on the map.
Yeah, and hang on, the distances are actually wrong on this map. Let me change that. It should be 5 feet. All right. So yeah, go ahead and pull your owl in. And you're going to look through his eyes.
Yeah, how high is that fence?
It looks like that's at about 10 feet. But it doesn't look like it's an easy climb because it's just a sheer surface.
Well, the owl is just flying maybe 25 feet up. And just going through his vision.
All right, so just kind of 25 feet above where you are now.
Just so it can fly over the fence. Yep.
All right, so he flies over.
You'd
and
like
this
to
is
do
what-
it stealthily too, if you can.
Sure.
Or
This
it
is
doesn't
what
matter.
Yeah, give me a stealth check as he flies through, but this is what you see.
Okay. Yep. And he's gonna fly back to me.
Oh, 1 sec, sorry. Something isn't revealed. For some reason, it looks like there's a large hole next to the fence there. Looks like
And this guy, okay.
looks like someone's been digging. What's your question?
This guy over here, would I know what he is? Is he tiefling?
He is. Oh yeah, that's right. You might actually know. Give me an Arcana check. So he is something known as an Iron Shadow. Which is sort of like a weird mix of hobgoblin and tiefling, who are martial artists with some amount of magical proficiency.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you a picture of it.
Just an aside, who was taking notes this session, by the way?
Oh, that was who was it?
Oh, Gnarl.
Gnarl, yeah.
All right. Okay. He's uglier than me. All right.
All right, so your owl kind of does a quick survey of the place and flies back kind of this way, but stays away from the group, using the hills as cover. Ooh.
Okay. Well, as the owl returns, you see Lokun's eyes kind of roll back, present again to all, and he looks back to all you. I saw a couple ogres in there, several hobgoblins. I think I counted maybe 4, but then there was a strange one. I believe him to be a Iron Shadow. It's a strange foe, a mix of hobgoblin and tiefling or something like that.
Yeah, you know
But,
that they have some magical ability and they fight kind of like monks. And also they have the ability to stealth really well.
Okay, I'll relay that to the party.
That seems doable, I think. I say we make the assault.
Okay. Should I fetch Oscar?
Yeah, I say they come in and we just start taking. I can engage in melee if somebody wants to join me, but I think most of you, if you can shoot from this hill here
Okay.
and cover us.
I'll tell. Do I have to actually go back, or can I just send my owl over there and tell my owl to like let Oscar know to come over here?
Yeah, you can send your owl. That's fine.
All right, I'll do that.
Alright, so the owl kind of nods and flies over. You would come over to Oscar, and what is he telling him? That the wolves should start the attack?
Sure, or whatever he wants to do with them. We didn't really settle on that. It's his friends. I'll let him.
Alright, so
decide.
what's the owl telling him to do? Just bring the wolves, or?
I
Not
talk
through
to
the
the owl?
hills. Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I don't think the owl can actually talk.
Yeah, I don't even think it can tell him that much information.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of using the owl as like a signal to him to.
Can I use Speech of the
here.
Woods to talk to the owl?
Oh yeah, I guess you could, huh?
Yeah, it's Faith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Except it's
So that's a good point. All right. So the owl would tell you they're in position to attack and to do whatever you think is best with your wolf friends. I think was
Can
the
I
message, right?
ask the
Yeah.
owl who is taking? We'll move in once the tower's taken out. We'd be sitting ducks, running up with archers in the tower.
All right. So the problem is also you're still very far back. If
Oh,
you
okay.
if
Can I
you
start moving?
go
Or
ahead.
yeah. What would happen if we started moving into the hills?
You got too many
So
wolves with you.
there's a lot of wolves. There's just a higher chance they'd be seen. You could approach from the actual like flatlands here, but
Yeah.
they would definitely see you coming from that way.
And shoot.
Would we be able to utilize that hole that we saw?
I don't know. How would you utilize it?
Yeah, that hole is just a hole in the ground inside the fort.
Beside the gate, right?
Not necessarily. No.
It's next to
just
one of the
Oscar out there.
walls.
Yeah.
It's just Oscar out there, guys, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to decide.
Yeah, so what do you want to do,
Yeah.
Oscar? Do you want to just have the wolves charge up from the front to cause a distraction?
I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna take them into the hills, but stay back. I don't want to be seen. But
Alright.
try to get closer. But tell them. Yeah, I can't tell the owl about the archers, but yeah.
Alright.
So I guess we'll just move into the hills.
How close are you bringing them to the fort through the hills? Like up to where your group is, or are you leaving them behind a bit?
I'm gonna tell them I will come back for their help and leave them back behind a bit, somewhere that they feel comfortable. But head up to the group myself.
Alright, give me a stealth check. You have advantage. 11. Alright. So as you are approaching... Let me grab your token here.
I don't know if the owl is also going with him. Stealthing as well. Coming back with him.
Yeah, the owl probably flew in before he did. So as you're coming kind of over back this way, you would hear a yell from the camp. Give me initiative rolls. Hey, who's over there?
See, that's how plans go, guys. You have all the fancy stuff and then you just get punched in the face.
Just get punched in the face.
Everyone's got a plan.
Yeah.
Oscar, you're fast.
Apparently.
Initiative's so bad.
It's all good. You're just waiting to see what happens.
Alright, so the... Why is the hobgoblin not showing? There he is. Alright, so the hobgoblin... The Iron Shadow... And the ogre.
Suppose I could have just sniped this guy out, actually.
Oh, yeah, that was the plan.
I didn't realize.
It's not. They're pretty close.
Yeah.
So I said we can probably just I can engage in melee if you guys can take out.
Definitely can take him out.
Me and Callan are beefy boys.
Alright, so Oscar...
Yeah, I can join you if anything.
As you're coming in, Oscar, they spot you coming through the hills, and looks like there's some yells from the camp, but you get to act first. What do you want to do? And just a reminder, there are 2 hobgoblins in the tower right now.
I think I'm gonna run away.
Just run back the way you came from?
Yeah, back towards the wolves. To try to bring the wolves into this field in the west.
Alright, so the wolves are back a ways. If you run away, it'll probably take you 5 or 6 rounds to get back to them.
Ooh, okay.
Because I assume you want to keep them at a distance where they wouldn't be spotted by the, by the tower.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah. Then I'll cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, that's probably not going to work.
Though.
Yeah,
Well, you can do it as a... I think they have the druid thing where you spend a wild shape to cast Find Familiar.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But is it 1 hour casting time or instant?
No, it's instant.
Nice. Okay. Oh, do you have wild shape already?
Oh yeah, do
Wild
you have wild
contain.
shape?
Yes.
Second level. I believe.
Nice.
Alright, so I think you have 1 wild shape, so you could use it to summon a familiar. What are you summoning?
Summon a hawk to fly back and try to get the wolves.
Alright, sure.
I mean, that's
So you point
a
and
bold strategy.
hawk appears. You have no idea how the hawk is going to tell the wolves to come, but
Yeah.
he
Say
starts
best
flying.
of luck.
Yeah, he starts flying back towards the wolves. Gnarl, you would be next. What do you want to do? Oh, and do you want to move anywhere, Oscar?
I'll do my best to catch up to the party.
So right now, you don't think the tower has seen the party.
Oh. Then I'll run back. Yeah, back into these little valleys down here
All right.
to try to hide.
So you run back that way. Gnarl, what are you gonna do?
I'll grab my bow and then stand up. And are we prone right now? Is that the idea, or are we standing?
Yeah. So you're basically hiding, kind of in some bushes on the hill. So
are we
you're
considered prone, or
yeah, we'll say you're considered prone.
okay? Is that the symbol? I'm going to stand up anyways, so half my movement is stand up,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take a shot at that guy
All right,
with my
so you
long bow.
are still hidden. He has cover from the tower, but you would have advantage on the shot because he didn't
Okay.
see you yet. So you spring out of hiding, firing an arrow at that guy.
He's a straight shot then, or advantage, or what's the
It would be an advantage, yeah. He
Okay.
just has cover from you.
18?
Alright, 18 would be just enough, because he does not have a shield right now. He has a bow out. You would strike him for 11 piercing, and he goes falling out of the tower.
Okay.
No
I'm gonna
horn has been
Nice.
blown yet. Luckily, that was the one with the horn. So there is another one up there, but he does not have a horn.
So, quick question: if I'm right at the edge of here, can they see me still, or would I have like cover?
Well, you
Against
have
them.
cover from where you currently are because of the hills there.
Okay, I'll drop prone then again.
All right, so you drop prone.
Oh shoot!
An enemy is going. What's your passive perception?
Mine is 15.
Okay. So an enemy is doing something. You're not sure exactly what they did. There's some yelling. Lokun, what are you gonna do?
So there is another hobgoblin up there, and
Yeah,
that's
there's
the only other hobgoblin.
there's a second one in the tower, and he's shouting down, and you hear a bunch of commotion within the fort right now.
Okay, 3 magic missiles.
Pew pew pew. All right. So, he takes 12 points of damage and goes falling backwards. Falling out of the tower.
All right, the ones in the tower are down now. Vulcan lets the party know, and that's all he does.
All right. There's a loud roaring within the gates. And the gates fly open. Which is not letting me click it for some reason. That's fine. And you would see a large ogre come running out. 20, and he is going to dash as he starts running towards the hill very quickly. Luckily, he would be here because that's difficult terrain. So he is climbing up the hill at the moment, and behind him, a second one, much farther back though. That's it for the 2 ogres. Garen, what are you gonna do?
Definitely head towards these ogres.
All right.
I'm gonna stand up first. And... Guess I'm gonna stand up and then
Alright.
sorry.
So you use half your movement to stand. They can now see you. What are you doing?
I'm moving towards the. I'm gonna stand up and move towards the ogre, and then I'm going to dash to right here
All
to
right.
get in between him and the party.
So you,
Could you move me? I'm having trouble with that.
Yeah, sure. So you get up, moving down the hill towards the ogre to intercept, and you do so, and he turns towards you, getting ready to try to smash you with the huge tree trunk he's holding. That's it for Garen. Barad, you're still hidden. You don't think they've seen you yet.
I'm gonna shoot this ogre in the face.
All right, so you pop up out of stealth, firing at him with advantage.
And does that high ground rule apply too in case I get
Yes,
hit?
you get an extra +1. So 17 would indeed hit. These things are not well armored at all. As he takes an arrow to the shoulder for 11 points of damage, though he still looks pretty healthy. Anything else?
Can I move like down? Oh, let me go. Like down here, and then would that get me out of sight to use like hide as a bonus action? If I rolled?
Yeah, because you'd be on the side of the hill there. So you could kind of run down the hill and hide, and at least from the ogres, because you would they would have lost sight on you.
So roll stealth, right?
Yeah, and just record what you get. All right, so you think you're pretty well hidden. The hobgoblins go, so they close the gate, and you hear burr, 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 as horns begin to blow. Yeah, they close the gate behind the ogres, sealing the fort again. One of them climbs up on the tower and takes the dodge action as he gets ready to shoot his bow. The other one blowed his horn, so he's moving around, but you don't see him yet. The owl goes. What's he going to do?
Owl's gonna fly down and distract the ogre and fly back to me.
He seems very annoyed as your owl pecks at his head, giving advantage to the next attack. Callan, what are you doing?
Could I stand up and rush to the side of Garrett or Garen, I'm sorry, and pull out my short swords and attempt to slice the back of the ogre's knee.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like you're leveled up because you only have 11 hit points. So I think you should. What's your con score?
3.
+3?
Yes.
So I think you should have an extra 9 hit points. You should be at 20 right now. Because fighter gets an extra 6 plus con every level. So you might want to adjust your hit points to be 20.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how to do that. Sorry.
So in the sheet, there should be a section for hit points.
I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, so just adjust it to be 20 and 20. 20 max, 20, 20 current, 20 max. Yeah.
Gotcha. I think I.
Alright, and you said you're rushing forward and stabbing at this thing?
Sorry, I didn't put my mic. So I'm rushing to the left of Garen, attempting to slice the back of the right knee.
Alright, go ahead and move yourself up. You would be at advantage because the owl distracted them. Go ahead and give me an attack roll as you attempt to cut at this thing. Huh. So you would click on your sword, which it should be marked as longsword, which has the +3 to attack.
I actually have 2 short swords.
Oh, well then click on the short sword, the +4, on your sheet there. You are not blessed, so I'll take that off of you.
Not sure if that was
so
correct.
18 would strike as you cut at this guy. He is not well armored, slashing him for 8 points of damage. He kind of stumbles back a little, still looking pretty healthy. If you want to use your bonus action, you can attack with your offhand. Well, it's yeah, short sword's offhand, right? You can do that.
Okay, so I could do it again.
Yes, if you want to use your bonus action.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll go ahead and attempt to attack at the same knee, I guess.
All right. You can't actually call shots. You can just kind of attack and see how you do.
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, 9 would not be enough. The ogre's ready this time and kind of steps back as you stab at him. He looks at you angrily and raises his club as if he wants to crush you. But that's it for you. And into the new round, Oscar. What do you want to do? Your party is fully engaging.
I'm gonna use my wild shape to transform into a wolf.
You cannot. You've already used your
cannot.
wild shape to summon a hawk who's flying towards your wolves.
I didn't think that was part wild shape.
That is how you would use your wild shape to summon a familiar. That's how the druid does it. They can use their wild shape to summon a familiar.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Find
that.
familiars normally like an hour to cast, but you can use your
Uh,
wild companion skill
I
to use a
see.
wild shape. Yeah.
Um. Well then, all right. I guess I will run over these hills.
All
Oopsies.
right. So you're rushing back towards them.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead
Um.
and move yourself.
Do I get 2 wild shapes?
No, you just have. I think it's the one.
Okay.
Question: what does it say in your sheet? Do you know?
I want to say it's like your. Well, yeah. What does it say under your wild shape? I
I
could
think
be
he has
wrong.
1 right now, but later levels he'll get 2.
Yeah, I don't remember how many you get it.
What's up,
Let's
wild shape?
see. You can use your
Oh, he
action.
has 2 already.
Feature twice. Okay, so no, I was wrong. So you do have another wild shape. When you finish a short or long rest, so you have 2 of them. So you can turn into a wolf. I was mistaken. So that's what you're doing?
Awesome. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna yell as loud as I can as a little wolf, howl as much as I can. And then run out into the plains. Let me see. I don't know how much. 40. So, whoopsies.
Alright, let me give you a wild shape form real
Cool.
quick. This way I don't have to do it again later. I can just have a wild shape here for you. Alright, and that is for... that's for Oscar. Oh, I
So
am
can I
getting
move?
I'm getting a lot of lag. Sorry, hang on a sec.
Oh, cool. Sorry.
I'm still just trying to finish this, but it is being really laggy. Okay, details. Guess wolves don't have dark vision. Interesting. Alright, so you should see a wolf under the journal now called Wolf Wild Shape. Right? At the top there. Do you see that in your journal, Oscar?
Yes, I do.
So if you click that and pull it on, you could drag that on to be your wild shape form. And you should be able to
Cool.
control that token. So where are you going as you
Ooh.
howl and turn into a wolf? Oh, you only need one.
I don't see either right now, and it's just dark.
Oh, why didn't it save that? That's really weird.
Oh,
Sorry.
I now see one.
Yeah, I think I have
And
to... Sorry, let me just... I think I
sorry.
know what happened. Let me fix that real quick. I'm just getting a lot of lag for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Alright.
I don't know if you got the stream on, but maybe that's taking up some stuff.
It doesn't usually give me an issue. Because I usually have the stream on. All right.
Roll
try,
20 just like lag.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Try pulling it out now, and you should have sight. The wolf token. Try pulling it onto the board. Is that working?
Yep, got
All
it.
right. So yeah, you
Cool.
transform into a wolf, and where are you going? That was your. I think. Are you or wait? Are you a? You're not a moon druid, huh?
No.
So that was your action.
Yes.
All right. So what are you gonna do
I
with
have
your?
movement.
Yeah.
Or can I call out to the other wolves?
So you howled. They may have heard you, but they're still pretty
Cool.
far away.
Then I guess I'm gonna move 20 feet over difficult terrain.
Alright, so you rush up that way out into the field, making yourself very visible. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Gnarl.
All right, I'm gonna sheathe my bow with the item action.
Alright, you put your bow back on your back.
I'll stand up. That's 15 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
And is it difficult terrain, these?
So it's difficult terrain going down the hill, so going from here to here would be an extra 5 feet. But
Okay.
as long as you're on the hill, it's just normal movement.
Okay, I'll use aggressive then to get, so 5, 10, that's 20, 25, 30, so that's my aggressive. And then I'm gonna move up even closer to this guy.
Alright, so you rush up at the second one, who will turn towards you as you do.
And then I just get my claws ready, and I'm going to actually I'm going to. Am I having problems? Dodge. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so you ready as you start moving defensively. Anything else for you?
That is all for me right now.
Okay. So, Barad, as you're hiding there, something odd happens. A strange-looking creature appears behind you.
Oh, shit.
Though
Oh,
luckily
shit.
for you, he cannot attack just yet, but it looks like he is getting ready to try to punch you. That's it for him. Lokun.
Okun. Oof, this guy just popped out of nowhere. Alright, that changes everything.
That changes everything.
It does indeed. Okun will. Thought I had my action planned, and then he popped out. Okay. Okun will get up. Move. So half movement.
Mm-hmm.
Move back here. And he'll try to help Barrett out now. I don't really have too many spell slots left. He'll cast Firebolt on the Iron Shadow.
So you aim at the Iron Shadow, who looks like he's getting ready to punch Barad.
Actually, hold on a second. Would I know anything about tieflings? He's part tiefling, right? Would I know?
Yes. So you believe. Well, he's not necessarily part tiefling. You just think that he has some devilish blood in him.
Okay.
But if you want to use Arcana again, I'll let you see if you can think of anything.
Yeah.
You're not sure. You don't know if he has any resistances or anything. I assume that's what you're
All right.
asking.
Yeah, I'll just play it as I'm stupid or don't know, and I'll throw a firebolt at him. This
Alright.
will let us know for sure.
You hurl a firebolt down the hill at him. As it hits him, poof, he just vanishes. You
Okay.
It
think,
looked like it actually hit though.
it looked like it hit him and just went right through him. As if there was nothing there.
It's weird.
So with your
Okay.
Arcana knowledge, you might think that that was an illusion. The way it reacted to the firebolt hitting him.
Okay. Very crafty.
Anything
And
else?
that's the end of my turn.
Alright, the ogres go. So this one roars angrily at the ranger who came up on him, and he is going to attempt to smash. Oh, great club smash! Oh, good thing you were dodging as you jumped to the side. A big puff of dirt flying up into the air. This one is very unhappy with Callan, so he's going to wheel towards you. Unfortunately, you have light armor and not much dex. We'll see what happens. So he brings his club down with a thud. Oh, but he rolls very poorly and would miss you as you jump out of the way. That is it for the ogres. Garen.
I'm gonna see if I can actually swing this longsword and hit something.
Alright, so you lunge at the ogre. Oh, yeah, you definitely connect as he's swinging at Callan. You stab him on the side a bit, taking 7 health away from him, and he looks really angry as he now turns back towards you, getting ready to swing again. Anything else?
I kind of move around him to the other side.
So that would be 35 feet of movement, remember, because of the hill.
All right.
That's
So
an extra
like
5 feet.
right about here.
Yeah, so you could get there.
And then I shall move and end my turn.
Alright, Barrett, you're probably confused as you just saw the firebolt hit that thing and then it just vanished.
I can't necessarily disengage from something that's not there, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he's next to you and hiding, then he would possibly get an oppie if you moved away, but there's no way to know that.
There's no way to know that. Well then.
At least with your passive perception, you don't see anything there.
Yeah, I'm terrible passive. Can I shoot an arrow at this guy right here? Am I still hidden to him at least?
You actually don't think you're hidden from him because you didn't have cover from that side. You only had cover from the ogres. So he probably sees you.
Okay, well then I'm gonna shoot at him anyway.
Alright, so you take aim at him up in the tower. He has some cover, but let's see how you do. No, 13, it would strike the side of the tower as he gets out of the way. Anything else? Yes, he is dodging up there. He's dodging and he has cover. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Alright,
No.
so that would be it for you. The hobgoblins go. So a second one comes up into the tower. I'm just going to put him here. And they stop dodging, and they are both going to take some shots. I'll say at Barrett, because he's the easiest target right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I think they're going to shoot at Garen, because then they can get their sneak attack if they hit. Yeah, that would be more strategic. So he takes aim with his longbow. Firing at Garen. Oh, and I think that would hit, unfortunately. So he does 14 points of damage. Nasty shot. The second one's going to fire at Garen as well, hoping to capitalize on that distraction. That one would miss, though, as you get your shield up in time to block. And Garen's looking a little beat up. That's it for the hobgoblins. The owl. Neither of the hobgoblins are dodging or using shields anymore. The ones in the tower.
Owl's gonna fly down and distract the ogre between Garen and Callan in back here, around here.
Alright, so the owl circles around, and you now notice one of the hobgoblins taking aim at the owl.
Oh God! Can I say the owl goes prone?
I don't know. I think that would be after his turn you would notice that. That's not like
Okay.
during his turn.
I'm all right. That's all good. All right,
Alright.
that's it for the owl.
Callan. So Garen is now flanking, and the creature is distracted.
Down, man.
Are you muted? Did we lose
Can't
you?
hear you, Callan. Callan.
Sorry about that. I just got disconnected real quick. What was the last move?
So you're currently flanking the ogre with Garen, who just took an arrow to the back.
Garen took the arrow, correct?
Yes. He's looking pretty beat up, which you would usually use this to indicate that you're below half.
Is the ogre attention on myself or Garen?
He's currently looking at, I think, Garen, because Garen stabbed him pretty good last turn.
Okay, I'll take an action to attempt to hit him with my short swords in order to take the attention away from Garen.
Alright, you have advantage, so go ahead and give me 2 rolls. Take the higher.
With the short swords, right?
Yes. So the first attack has advantage. 21 would definitely hit as you strike the creature for 8 points of damage. Ugh, and he spins back around towards you. Mean. Your second attack strikes as well, dealing another 1 point of damage. Ugh. And he is definitely focused on you again. Anything else?
Sorry, just a quick question. Is there a way to see the life of the ogre, or is it more just perception?
To know its health, you would either have to have medicine or you'd know when it's wounded. And actually, that attack would have wounded him, so that means he's below half health. If you see
Okay,
that
could I take
little,
a step away from him, at least like 5 feet away, just to give some room for myself and him?
if you do, he will get a reaction to opportunity attack you if you leave his threatened area.
Okay, never mind. I'll just prepare myself for the next. I guess bring up defenses. Is that a possibility?
So you can use your action to take the dodge action, but you already used it to attack. So at this point, you can't really go defensive.
Okay, then I'm done with my turn.
All right, new round, Oscar. So as the wolf over here, what are you gonna do?
You're muted, man.
Sorry.
There you go.
I'm going to. Let's see. Run towards that ogre. Oops, sorry. And attack.
Is that 40 feet? You have enough movement?
It's 35 feet. I think the wolf has
okay.
40.
All right, you got it. So yeah, you rush up, growling as you jump at him. So if you look at the wolf wild shape sheet, you should see a attack for the wolf, the bite attack. You can click on that to do it.
Okay. Let me.
Snarl, snarl, snarl.
There we go.
19, good roll. Actually, it's whispering. Let me change that. Alright, so you do indeed bite, snarling and snapping at the ogre. Go ahead and click on bite to do the damage. And I think you would have advantage because of pack tactics, but 19 was the high roll. No, you click on bite in the chat there.
Sorry.
Alright. So you do 6 piercing, and the creature might be knocked prone. Let's see. Fortunately, it is a strength check. These things look pretty strong. Strength save. Yeah. So you're kind of hanging off his foot, snarling and pulling, and he's just like shaking his ankle, trying to get you off. No. Anything else?
I'll just howl again,
Oh, right. You howl.
and then end my turn.
Gnarl. What do you want to do? The ogre is currently shaking his foot, very angry at the wolf over here. Are you muted?
Sorry, yeah, I'll move to flank and use my primal savagery again as my claws drip acid.
And so you lunge forward, slashing. 19 would strike, and he takes 6 damage. Oh, as he angrily spins about to see you, though I think he's... Yeah, he's mad at you now. Anything else?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright. So, once again, something odd happens. Let's see. Can he do this? He can. Alright, so once again, the creature appears here. Although at the same time, Lo Kun, another one appears next to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for his turn. Lo Kun, what are you going to do? You see this guy running. Basically, he kind of seemingly appears out of nowhere as he's getting ready to attack you. And you see, it looks like there's one over by Barrett as well.
Is there any way for me to determine that it is an illusion?
So you can use your action to make an in save to try to figure out if it's an illusion or not.
Doesn't help us too much.
If you want to like examine him closely.
Would be kind of foolish in the middle of combat. I think I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
It's fine. It's probably an illusion.
I'm going to dodge.
Alright, you get ready to dodge as he looks like he might be coming in to attack you. Anything else?
That is it.
Alright, the ogres go. So this one was going to go for Gnarl, but he decides he does not like this wolf biting his leg, and he tries to smash you. Oh my god, these are terrible rolls. No, you dodge to the side as the ogre is just smashing everywhere. Very frustrated. This guy here, what's he gonna do? I think he's gonna go for Callan. So he turns towards you, hoping to smash you this time. Oh, he does connect with that one. Clipping you with the club. You take 8 points of bludgeoning, Callan. Luckily, you're still feeling pretty good. You're not below half yet, but that did hurt. So if you click your token, then in the green bubble, just highlight it and type -8 and hit enter. It'll take away 8 from your HP. Yeah, you got it. So that's it for the ogres. Luckily, poor attack and damage rolls there. Garen, what do you want to do? You see this guy getting ready to fire another arrow at you. Oh, this guy's not dodging anymore.
I'm gonna put my sword away.
Okay. So you sheath your sword as an item interaction.
And then use shield of faith on myself.
Alright, so you cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action as the holy protection surrounds you. So you still have your action. What do you want to do?
and I will use my action to pull out my sword again.
All right.
Or is that?
Well, you
And
can
I'll end my turn.
you can do that, but that will take your entire action to pull it out again.
I figured.
You could do something like dodge and just pull it out next turn.
All right, yeah, I'll
It's
dodge
pretty
then.
much the same result, except things have disadvantage to attacking you.
Because I still have item interaction next turn, right? So
Yes,
I'll
you can
dodge.
do one item interaction for free each turn.
Cool. End my turn dodging.
All right, so mark yourself as dodging. Barrett, what do you want to do?
Oh, hello. Well,
You got a
now
guy
that I
next
can-
to you and a guy over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage from this dude,
Okay.
and then run up here, and stab this bro with my rapier.
All right, so
Nice.
that will be 5 extra feet to do that, which I think you still have the movement. Go ahead, take the attack action with the flank. Ha! Crit!
Oh.
Ooh.
And since I have an ally within 25 feet or something, or within 5 feet, I get my sneak attack.
Yes,
Yep.
you would.
That's not as a
Roll
crit,
double.
though, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, everything. You get a crit.
Though, unfortunately, he
It
just fades
proves.
away. Yep.
Well,
You chose the wrong
Nice.
one.
that's a
Oh.
He just poofs away, and the other guy laughs a bit.
that's fine because
Illusions.
he's still really close to me. But
Mind freak. Mind freak. All right, anything else?
nah, that's all.
All right, the hobgoblins go. So the two guys in the tower see you dodging, which makes them less wanting to shoot at you because you got a shield in the way now. One of them is going to shoot at that owl because he's tired of him pecking at things. So he takes aim and fires. I think that would hit, sadly. Yep. The owl poofs. Poof. The second one is going to fire at the wolf. So he takes aim with his longbow. But he misses. Man, the wolf's getting really lucky. The arrow would strike the floor next to the wolf. Shoot. And that is it for the hobgoblins. Callan. Demon Dave Blaine.
In
Mind
order
freak.
to put away one of my short swords and bring out my hand axe to throw it, that's an two
So,
actions, correct?
what you could do is drop your short sword as a free action, then pull out your axe as an item interaction. One of your swords ends up on the ground, but then you don't have to use your action to draw. Because dropping an item from your hand is free. You could do that just by letting go of it.
Is there a difference between just dropping it and maybe stabbing it into the floor so it's upright?
It's basically the same thing. So, I mean, either way, it takes the same thing to pick it up. It's an item interaction to pick things up off the floor.
Okay. Could I step back 5 feet, well, 1 square, and then throw my 2 hand axes while dropping one of my short swords?
You can, but if you step back, that will be leaving his area, and then he'll get an opportunity attack on you.
Okay, then I'll just drop my sword and throw both of the hand axes.
Alright, so throwing a weapon in melee will put you at disadvantage if you want to go that route. Because anytime you attack with a ranged weapon while there's a melee attacker next to you, it's a disadvantage. So you sure you want to do that?
No, never mind. I'll just go ahead and press the attack again and strike with my short swords.
Alright, so using Garen as a distraction, you move in stabbing at him. Huh.
Since he is being distracted by Garen, could I use my stealth attack?
Well, you wouldn't be stealthing, but you do have the flank, so that would give you +2 to your attack.
Okay, so then just two rolls with the short swords.
Alright, so you stab first with +2. Huh. 15 would strike. Luckily, he is not well armored, and he would be hit for 6. Pressing the attack, you stab a second time for another 3, because you don't get your strength bonus to your offhand. So you do a total of 9 points of damage. And he is looking badly wounded at this point. Spinning back around towards you, getting ready to smash you. Anything else?
No, I'll end my turn.
All right, Oscar. You get an arrow shot at you. The ogre's trying to smash you with his club, and you're just dodging like crazy.
I'm gonna bite this ogre in front of me again.
All right, you continue snarling. Oh, but he
Move.
moves his foot back, and you just bite the air, snapping angrily. Anything else?
Right. I'm just gonna howl again, and then that'll be my turn.
All right, Gnarl, what are you gonna do? Are you muted?
Yes, I am muted. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm moving to the south of this ogre.
Okay.
25 feet of movement. And then I'm going to use my Thorn Whip on this guy.
Whoopsh. All right, so you move around as you chant. Go ahead and link the spell. As thorns whip forth from your hand, or forward from your hand, you point, and they strike at him. So that is a spell attack.
Yes.
Melee spell attack, luckily.
Yeah. Is this flanking, or if I was standing here, would that be flanking? Or no, it's only if you're within 5 feet.
You have to be within 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a regular Thorn Whip then.
Natural one. No, he it kind of slaps at him a little bit, but he just smacks it away with his club hand. No.
Right. That is the end of my turn.
All right, mind freak. He rushes over and he starts punching. Hop, 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 hop. So he takes, I think, 3 attacks or 4 attacks with his unarmed strikes. Da, 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 da. On you. He strikes with the first one, smacking you for 5. You dodge the second one, then he brings his knee up right into your nose, critting you. For another 8. So then he misses with the fourth one. So he does a total of 8 and 5, so 13. Bop, bop. And that is it for him. Lokun.
Are you still up, Baron?
Yeah.
Baron's
Yeah.
looking hurt, but he is still
give
up.
your
You
put your
wounded
wounded
now?
thing on there, yeah.
Oh, gosh. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, I can hardly hear you, but sounds good.
No, I'm pretty hurt, but for some reason this keeps changing to 13, but my armor class is 14. Does that change anything? I just noticed that.
No, he rolled pretty high. That's why I didn't.
Okay.
That's why I didn't ask you. Because he rolled a crit, and then the first one was close to a crit. So he got some pretty good rolls on those 4 attacks. But that is it for him. So Lokun, what are you doing?
Okay. So the hobgoblins in the guard tower. I'm gonna point over there and cast sleep.
Oh, they're not wounded at all yet. But yeah, go ahead. Give me what is it? 5d8.
Oops.
Oh, good roll. They both fall unconscious,
Okay.
which lasts
And
for
then-
1 minute, I believe.
I think it says.
Yeah, it's a 1 minute timer.
Okay. And then I'll run back 30 feet.
All right. Sorry,
That's my
Baron.
You see a single tear roll down Loken's cheek as he mourns for his owl's
They're passing.
death. Yeah.
All right, so this guy is torn now because he saw Gnarl using some magic. I think he's still going to try to smack the wolf because the wolf hurt him. No, bad puppy. Oof. Oh yeah, he would connect with that hit doing 15 bludgeoning to you. So you lose wild shape and take 3 damage. And I'll return you over here.
Yay!
Oh, so you take 3 damage from your 21. And that's it for that guy. This guy, Garen, you were dodging, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to turn towards Callan again and say, no! Try to smack you with a club. Oh, wow. He will miss. That was another really bad roll. He curses as
Luck of the
he's
gods.
slamming the ground all around you as you're like, ha, ha, dodging back and forth. Garen, what are you going to do? You see both of the guys up in the guard tower suddenly fall over.
Try to finish this ogre that looks wounded.
Alright, so you pull your sword back out, I assume, unless you want to punch him.
Yes. No, I'm gonna pull my sword back out.
Alright, shing! As your item interaction, you draw your sword and stab at him. 23 would strike. Ooh, good hit. 13, and the ogre is hanging on by a thread, but he is still up. Oh.
And then I'll end my turn.
Back towards you. Barrett, what do you want to do?
I want to get away from this gentleman.
Excuse me, sir. Good day to you. Ah.
I think I'm going to disengage, and then as my action, I'll dash. Right here is about when I would get out of rough terrain, right?
Well, it's only rough terrain if you leave the hills, so you can move over the top of the hills here normally.
Oh, I can?
Yes, it's just if you like come over here, then it's just one space of going down the hill.
Oh. Well, that changes everything. And then I will dash really far.
And
over
I
here,
ran, so... Okay, so you rush over behind Lokun, and I assume that's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, so the hobgoblins are sleeping. Oh, I gotta put the timer on that guy. Because he is the counter. Sorry, one sec. I gotta change that. They're both on the same timer, so that's fine. The hobgoblins are sleeping for their turn. Callan, what are you gonna do?
I will go ahead and the ogre's attention is now back on Garen, correct?
Yes, the ogre just took a nasty hit to the butt, and he is
So then-
limping and getting ready to try to smash Garen.
I might as well just keep trying to party up on him and try to finish him off. So I'll go ahead and take 2 swings with my short swords on him.
Alright, so you lunge forward, catching him off guard. 14 would strike, and how are you going to kill this ogre?
Nice.
I will run up his back and place both short swords or stab him directly in his skull, I guess.
So he falls over forward, slamming into the ground. Anything else? You still have your movement.
I will then jump off of the ogre while taking out my short swords from his skull and get beside Garen so that he's not by himself anymore.
Alright. That's it for your turn. New round, Oscar. What do you want to do? Oh, and the wolf is deleted.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage from the ogre and try to put some space between us.
Sorry, Gnarl. Alright,
Okay.
so you back off, putting some space between you and the ogre. Anything else? Go ahead and move to where you want to go.
I will try my infestation cantrip.
Oh, you already used your action to disengage, so you
Oh
won't be able
shit!
to cast the
Yeah.
spell.
So nope, nothing else.
Alright, Gnarl, what do you want to do?
I'm just going to. I just kind of look over at Garen and Kellen and say, I can keep this one distracted if you guys want to kill that shadow. I'm just going to move over here and dodge.
All right, so you're dodging. He's looking towards Oscar, but he turned towards you. The shadow goes. He rushes up to Lokun. Takes 4 punches at you.
Okay.
First attack would strike.
Well, might as well just try this. I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
So you gain 2 AC. What's your AC at now?
13 now.
Oh, no, he would definitely still hit. So he strikes you twice.
That only blocks the first. That only does it for the first one, so the rest is against 11.
So 7 and 6, 13 points of damage. Oh, that was a close one there.
Okay. I know.
Oh, as you stumble back, your nose possibly broken. And he says, "Is that all you can do?" And he gets ready to attack again. Anything, or that's it for him. Lokun, what are you gonna do? He said that in Hobgoblin, by the way.
Yeah. I'm pretty screwed here. I'll just move. So it's difficult terrain on the last tile?
Yeah, so like to get to there would be 30 where you're pointing at.
Okay. I'll disengage and try to get up to the frontliners.
Oh, alright.
I'm on my last thread of life here. And that's my turn.
The ogre goes. He is very mad that someone killed his buddy. He's gonna go here, giving you an oppie if you want it, Gnarl.
I'm gonna try to grapple. Let's do it.
All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. So he is gonna definitely use strength because he doesn't really know what Dex is. Oh, you grab him. He turns around. And he's like, "No!" and he tries to smash you.
Dang.
No. Oh, he would smack you.
I'm dodging still too, right?
Oh, are you dodging? Oh, you are dodging. All right, he would not smack you. Good call. So you jump to the side as he smashes the ground. He says, "Let go!" Garen, what are you going to do? And he is immobilized.
Going
Put
to the
something on my thing to show that I'm using my hand to hold him, or is there?
I mean, he's grappled, so we can remember. It's fine.
Okay.
You have a shield, and you're grabbing him, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you want to do, Garen?
I'm gonna move to intercept, like my buddy said I should.
All right, so to go up on the hill is an extra 5 feet.
All right. Is it just originally like climbing up the hill, or is it like the whole hill?
It's just the climbing. So once you're up on the hill, it's fine. So just add
So-
5 to whatever your movement is.
So to right here would be fine though.
Yeah.
And then I'll move to here and take the dodge action and end my turn.
Alright, so you cautiously approach, your shield at the ready. Barad, what are you going to do? This guy is kind of looking at Lokun and Barad right now. He seems to be very fast, so he knows he can outrun Garen.
Luckily, I don't have to disengage, so I will take that extra 5 there. And I
Running
will
down the hill, okay.
dash. Wait, hold on. I want to take that back. Can I do that? Wait, hold on. Because I want to dash more away from the ogre. Screw that guy. 55, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, with my action, I'll drop my rapier on the floor and use my bow and shoot at this psycho.
Alright, so you take aim like you son of a bitch. Pff, mind freak.
Coughing up blood.
Alright, go ahead, give me an attack roll. He does have the hill as some cover. So he is going to use that would hit. So go ahead and roll some. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, 14 would not hit. I was looking at the wrong AC. So he kind of sidesteps the arrow as it's coming in. Anything else?
No.
Alright, the hobgoblins are sleeping. Callan, what are you gonna do?
Let's see here. Let me go ahead and make my way. Can I make my way stealthily up the hill up to, like, say right here, so that I can back up Garen and maybe provide some archery assistance on the shadow?
So you can't usually stealth unless you have cover, and right now you don't really have cover from anyone.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like if you went next to a tree here, you could try to stealth, but not from out in the open like you are. Also, stealthing does take your whole action, and your character is not very good at stealthing. You only have a +1.
Gotcha. Good advice. Let me go ahead and make my way to the ogre. I'll go ahead and make my way to the ogre and provide some more backup so that we can take care of that and then gang up on the shadow.
Alright, so you're going to run up and attack the ogre? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, correct.
Alright, so as he's being held, swinging wildly at your ally here, you rush up and do some stabbing of your own. Go ahead and give me some attacks. Oh, 9. Actually, with the flank, that would just hit. You stab him in the butt, doing 3 points of damage. Your second one would crit, so give me... oh, it already did it. So you do... Let's see, 3 points, and then you do another 1 plus 2. So you do 6 points of damage total with those 2 stabs. Anything else?
No, I'll end my turn there.
Alright. So that's it for you. And actually, we are at time. So why don't we call it here and continue next time. Let's do MVP votes. So give me a whisper with who you think is the MVP for this game. The command is this. Just without the parentheses.
Finally remembered it too. I was real stoked with myself.
Alright, so I got 1 vote, 2 votes, 3 votes. Oh, it's kind of a split right now. 4 votes, 2-2. I think I still... Oh, there's 5. Oh, totally different person. And I think I just need 1 more. There we go. So... it's a tie right now between Garen and Lokun, so you guys give me a d20 roll off.
Alright. Can I just let Garen have that one? I feel like, yeah.
Sure. So, Garen, you are the MVP. Congrats.
Nice.
Is sleep a concentration spell, just really quick?
I was just looking that up, because if I go down, then those hobgoblins might go up.
I don't think it is, but yeah, I should double check that. 1 minute. No, it's just a minute. So unless they take damage
Okay, thank God.
or someone wakes them up, which luckily I don't think anyone can wake them up right now.
Yeah. All right. We'll see what happens. Vulcan is
All right, good game,
predicament.
everybody. I hope you all had fun.
indeed. Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Did we
Thanks,
decide
Lily.
on a name yet?
Yeah, we still have to
No.
figure out the name.
No, and
If
I
we
hope
win
you
this
don't
battle,
pick
I
one of
think
the
we should
names.
come up with a name.
All right.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Names are
After
so
this battle.
important.
Yeah.
This
after
will
this
be
battle.
a battle-defining. Yeah.
Figure out the names. Only an hour or so has passed in game time. This has been a very, very
Eventful day.
eventful. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Good
Have a
night,
good
all.
night, guys.
Night, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for the first run. Hope you have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, all. Group level 2. And hope everyone at home watching had fun. I'll see you all next time.